淡的期待我们今天上午的半决赛的教练啊！哇，我们绍兴柯桥的观众啊，真的是人人都是非常有爱的朋友。每次没等镜头扫到，其实我现在站在高处，能够看到有好多观众正在等待镜头扫到。不过没有关系，如果上午的比心没有扫到，我们明天下午或者是今天下午、明天上午还有比心环节等着大家。感谢各位 ，OK， 我们热完身，接下来就要拍拍手，迎接比赛开始。各位跟着音乐的节奏，我们一起clap your hands。跟着节奏一起拍拍手，各位小朋友们一起拍拍手好吗？一会儿的决赛非常的精彩激烈，现在我们一定要拍拍手，跟住节奏，把全场热起来、燃起来，这样我们才能够足够的精力去观看一会儿紧张又刺激的半决赛较量。节奏在加快，跟住节奏，我们的 tempo。让各位在我们阳山攀岩中心体验一把星辰不敌的感觉，各位。
这里是柯桥。
Hello and welcome to the 2026 World Climbing Series. We are in Keqiao, China, and what a way to kick off the 2026 season. My name is Matt Groom, and right now we are looking at our incredible stadium here in the heart of the city, and I'm joined by a very special lady next to me. We have Sovere Sanders, and Sovere, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, thank you so much for having me. I am from the US. I'm currently on the US youth team, and I'm trying to make it onto the adult circuit, but it is quite difficult to do. So hopefully next year I'll have better luck. But
yeah, you're kind of in that phase between the youth and the senior circuit, but
yeah.
Obviously you've done so many of these competitions, and we are checking out the boulders right now on screen. Sovere, we had a look about the set today. What's your sort of general impression of them?
They look really fun. I noticed that there seems to be quite a hard slab, which isn't something we always get in World Cup, so I'm very excited to see how some of the athletes fare on that.
It's going to be exciting, isn't it? Right now we are looking at the zone hold, and this is a good time to talk about the change of scoring here, because this is a zone 10, and the scoring a little bit different this year, out of 100 possible points, same as last year, and it's pretty simple to see, and we will tell you more about that in a minute. Right, we are watching the highlights from earlier on during the qualifying session, and Sovere, kind of your teammates in here as well, Team USA. Melina, you know, an amazing world championship she had back in the day. Are you excited to watch her climbing?
Oh, for sure. I'm definitely interested to see how she's going to do on some of the cordo. I think she really excels in that category. And I think we haven't seen a lot from her on the World Cup circuit yet, so I'm excited.
Exactly that, because she's been injured, hasn't she? She's been away.
Yeah.
This is kind of our first chance to really see what she's made of.
Yeah.
And of course, Team Japan there, Miho Nanaka. What an incredible lady that is for such a long time.
Yeah, always fun to see.
So the highlights right now, as we can see, Erin McNeese, she is climbing pretty strongly at the moment, and Sovereign, she loves the power boulders, doesn't she?
Yeah, I think she seems like she has a pretty hard one, or there's a pretty hard power boulder for her to play on today.
Yeah, and we saw that 3 seconds she topped that boulder out in. Yanya did it a little bit quicker on her run. And then, of course, Zelia Avezou on screen right now. She's kind of in your situation where she's exploded onto the senior circuit, and she's one to watch as well.
Yeah, I'm always impressed. She is such a determined climber. In her 4 minutes, she like never gives up. Hope on getting the climb. It's really interesting.
Let's talk about never giving up. Garnbret and Bertone,
course.
overall winner last year, the Euro holds, and we both think she's out for a little bit of revenge.
Oh, certainly. Yes. I think all through quali she was in it to win it for sure. We'll see.
Yeah, she's been training harder. And this is the lady that Oriane will try to be beating, Yanya Garnbret, double world champion in Seoul. We know how good she is in Boulder. And Sovereign didn't really look like she was trying too hard yesterday.
Unfortunately, it didn't. It looked pretty easy for her.
Yeah, she was in cruise control, matching the 25 for the maximum points at the top. No real issues for Yanya. And then her teammate, Jenny Buckley, one to watch. I was talking to her after the competition, and she said it was a learning round for me, which I thought was a really mature way of sort of looking at that performance.
She's a pretty mature climber. Yeah. I'm always impressed by her mental state. Yeah. Very determined.
Me too. All right, well, the boulder's on. This is the slab on women's number 1. Sovereign, we were both trying to work out how to climb this thing. We think kind of stemming, bridging the legs between those purple tuna holds.
Yeah, I think this seems like a much more Japanese-style slab to me, of much more like having to use your hands as well as just bouncing on your feet. So I'm very interested to see how the athletes work it out.
Fantastic. Well, we can see now the starting list for the women, and your teammate, Brooke Rabatou, in a sort of slightly strange situation. She just squeaked into qualifying. It was pretty tricky for her.
Yeah. I think she's hoping to have a bit of a smoother semis, but she's obviously an amazing athlete, so I think we'll see good things from her.
Yeah, I saw her in ISO earlier. She looked very determined. And then, of course, down at the bottom, Yanya Garnbret. This list in the opposite order. So Yanya qualifying in the top spot, so she will climb last. Brooke qualifying at the bottom, so she will climb first. And in this semi-final, we will start things off fairly stately and slowly, just one athlete at a time. But Sovereign, we're going to have 4 climbing at the same time by the middle of it. It's going to be hectic.
It is. It's also very stacked semis, so...
I'm glad you said that, because it is stacked. I mean, I'm looking down. Pretty much everyone apart from Natalia Grossman is here right now.
Yeah, I think so. I think there's only a few outliers that didn't make it through qualies, but definitely... There's not a name on the list that I don't think are very good climbers.
Well, your sister was one of those who didn't make it through. Shame for Keqiao, but I think she's going to be joining me in the commentary box for one of the finals, so it's good to see her.
Yeah, maybe she'll have more fun.
Right, Brooke Rabatou on stage, looking composed, and we are about to start our 2026 season here at World Climbing. If you missed the intro, my name is Matt Groom. I'm here with Sovereign Sanders, and we are finding our 8 finalists who will move forward into tonight's women's final. And Brooke, as we'd expected, bridging her way up. And then that jib that her left hand is on now, it's not a very good hold, is it?
No, it does not look good at all. Also, the feet are not as good as she's making them look.
Yeah, you're right. There's no jib to stand on. It's just smooth texture. You've got to rely on the rubber on your shoes. And she's very stretched out and is trying to bring that left leg over.
Yeah.
And just all of that movement just to bring that left foot a couple of inches higher.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely... She's very good at being patient with taking the necessary moves, though.
That's a good way to describe it. Yeah. Patience. Something a lot of climbers, including me, lack. Right, she's popping up. Now, there is a jib, which we might not be able to see on camera because it is so small on the right hand.
Yeah, definitely tiny.
And it wasn't where she was going for as well. It's a little further.
I wonder if she saw it, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good point. I mean, I only saw it by luck because I happened to look up at the right place.
Yeah.
It's a dot, and you can just see it there. So as our camera zooms in, on the right-hand side of the hold, by the screw hold, kind of hidden around the corner, there's a small black, very like razor crimp, which we think is maybe just one finger to get hold of.
I bet so. I bet you can like thundercling it or whatever it's called.
I like that. Okay, so Brooke cleans her shoes. 3 minutes left on the clock in her round. Let's see if she does these adjustments. I would presume she'd cut down some of the movements from that first go here.
I bet so. I bet she's going to be moving with a lot more confidence through this section. She looks quite comfortable, though, through this area.
Yeah, she does, doesn't she? Very secure on her feet now.
Yeah.
She tries to make this match. It's awkward. I mean, you want to hold on to the hold, but the more you hold on, the less room you have to swap your hands on it.
Certainly. And the more you sweat, too.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's a big factor.
And it's warm today.
It is quite warm. It's quite humid also.
So Brooke gets stood up tall. This was the move she got to last time. No points on the board yet because she hasn't hit that zone hold or controlled it or used it. Interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, she's moving very, like, along the wall instead of making space out to go into the hold, to stand up into it.
Yeah, she's having a long, long think now as she sits on her heels. And it's a position she's not used to being, starting a semi-final. She's usually in the top side of the order. So it's...
Yeah, for sure.
I'm fascinated to see how she deals with that.
I am too, yeah.
I'm sure she's not thinking about it at all, but we get to analyse this, which is good. And I don't know if her left arm taped up like that. Any injury that you know of, or is she just maybe preventative?
I actually have no idea. I haven't heard of anything major, but...
Right, Brooke getting stood up once more with just 1:13 on the clock. So maybe time for 2 if she rushes, if she falls on this go.
Yeah, at least to the zone for sure.
Yeah. Now, is she doing something different? Looks like she's going for a bigger pounce here.
Yeah.
And she is going for a bigger pounce.
Oh, nice.
That left hand touched the jib for a moment.
Yes, for sure. I wonder, she hasn't tried changing her trajectory into the hold yet, which I wonder is something she should try next. I mean, obviously she knows best.
No, 100%. Right, 40 seconds. She won't have got awarded the zone that go because she just touched it, didn't use it in any way, so the judges are unlikely to give that. Little bump with that left foot, looking down at the right foot. We can see the jib, if you squint now, that she's going for. Touches it there. No, she didn't touch it, just a bit below.
Yeah, that was close, though.
Well, Brooke Avezou will have to say goodbye with 13 seconds on the clock. No points and a nervy start for her.
Yeah, for sure. That definitely is going to play into her mental state throughout the rest of climbs.
What's your feeling of starting with a slab? Do you like it?
I do like it. Sometimes if it goes badly, it can really wreck your round and really hurt your feelings. But other than that, I do like it because I think it tests who's got a good mental state.
I like that hurt your feelings. What a great way to describe it. All right, Russia's finished their job, and Zelia Avezou comes onto the mats, the first of the French athletes. The lowest qualifier for the ladies who have made it through to this stage, but lots of climbers to go from Team France. And Zelia, remember, and Sovri, explain this, because the athletes don't get to see the boulders, do they?
No, they don't. It's always like the first 30 seconds of your time you want to spend looking at the climb and deciding what you're going to do and what the holds look like and where you're going to grab on them.
Do you have a rule for yourself where you say, okay, I will spend 30 seconds or 10 seconds, or is it just how you feel?
I've been told by coaches that it's supposed to be 30 seconds, but typically I like a little bit longer because I panic. And
interesting. That's fair.
Yeah.
Well, Zelia got on the wall very quickly.
I think Zelia is quite good at slab, isn't she?
I think generally the French are. It's sort of one of those stereotypes that is true.
Yeah, for sure.
They are fantastic at their footwork. And she's taking a long time getting the balance sorted. Then the pounce comes.
Ooh.
So what do you think is making this move? Is it just the fact that there isn't really a handhold up there to grab onto?
Yeah, I don't think there's a bunch to grab onto. I think also both holds, the profile is quite low, and so it's going to be a harder bounce point to get into. She did try to like push her shoulder out a bit more to get more power into the hold, which I think was a smart idea.
All right, well, Zelia presses through, adjusts the feet, finds the hands.
She's quite quick through this bottom section.
Yeah, very confident, isn't it? It's
yeah.
like she kind of knows exactly what to do through these moves. And look at that. I mean, Brooke spent a long time matching. Zelia just simply stood up.
Yeah, I think that seems like a much more efficient way to go about it.
Closer. Sort of a double grab.
Yeah. It's a hard target.
Oh, it really is. And when your body is falling backwards like that, you know you've gone before it almost happens.
Yeah.
Gravity is a mean one. So after this round, we will have 2 athletes climbing at the same time. And we've got a very powerful and probably the hardest boulder of the set to come next. Good placement from Zelia here. Finds that foot. Easy hand swap. A little adjustment with that left to gain some height. And a deep breath as she does the pounce. I guess it's blind.
I think it's quite blind. It's also, when you're moving that quickly into something so small, it is quite hard to aim your hand onto the hold.
Yeah, which finger? I mean, I'm trying to think which finger I would hit that with.
Yeah.
I mean, anything.
Yeah, for sure.
But you kind of want maybe that front 2, perhaps, so you can sort of do some adjustments. But
yeah,
a lot to think about.
I was told that you're supposed to use the side of your pointer finger for holds like that, little sharp ones. Yeah.
So almost like a hook.
Yeah, precisely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool. That's a good tip.
Yeah, it's very painful though.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you build up that like callus on the edge of your finger sometimes. I haven't already got one. I'm looking at my fingers. But you haven't got one.
No, I haven't got one either.
We're not hooking enough.
No.
Right, Zelia's got 1.5 minutes, and although she made good process, that's better.
Yeah, that seemed very close.
So that was right hand palm, left hand almost kind of Gastoning, kind of side pulling the hold. And
yeah.
It looked good.
It seems like it slows you down so you can have more time to grab that little chip.
I keep thinking about what you said about patience, because this really is a patience boulder, this one.
Yeah, for sure. I think something I really like about slab is how something so fast can also require so much patience.
Yes, it's so true. All right, well, this is the patient moment. That breath again, the little prep, the pop. Better from Zelia. Right, points on the board. That will be the 10 points minus 0.1 for every failed attempt to that zone. Creeps around the corner now. And then this final move, we think it's a fall into the last hold. Standing right on the top of the volume, then adjusting the feet. 30 seconds. She's going to have one shot at getting this right.
I think you can't quite appreciate also from the live stream how bad that volume foot is.
Wow, she fully launched, got a left hand on it. It's not going to count as a top because you need to match it and show control. So that means Zelia Avezou will walk away with, according to my scores, 9.6 on the board at the moment, and therefore leading the way over Brooke. Yeah, that's the hold you said was rubbish.
Yes, for sure, yes. It's quite a low angle.
That was Zelia checking the clock before she went for it. And we kind of missed it on camera, so let's see how she did it. She went back and forth with the feet, trying to find something to stand on, but obviously there's not much to be had. Check the clock again as we watch this replay. Heeling, trying to get some rubber in, but only the edge of the shoes. Right hand, left hand, but no match.
That was quite a good shot at it, though.
Considering she had one go, that was good. Right, Brooke will turn on the power then on women's number 2, the steepest part of this Keqiao wall. And we think 2 fast sequences, but according to the setters, possibility to stop for Brooke. And then Anon Matsufuji from Japan gets underway. And that roar was for Brooke, who fell off that first move, but came close to the zone. Anon goes sideways.
I think Anon could like this first bit to the zone. I think she's pretty good at the hand-foot slab, like that coordination of movement.
Yeah, sort of fast hands, slow feet, trying to make the movement work.
Yeah.
And as with everyone else, the first attempt falling. And here is Brooke now. Got to find a controlled starting position, those red tapes indicating a different limb. Yeah, she's going to try to stop in that shoulder position.
Just seemed like she wasn't quite into the shoulder position enough to quite stop it.
Yeah, it's one of those holes, it looks really big, and it is a big hold, but the actual bit you're holding onto is very bad. Yeah, the humidity creeping up. It's cloudy here today. It was bright this morning, but those clouds trapping a little bit of moisture in the stadium. I have a colleague who usually has a humidity reader, but I haven't seen it this year.
Oh,
I missed it. I want to know.
Yeah, that seems very interesting.
All right, so Anon comes down.
She seems like she's learning this move really quickly, though.
Yeah, she's figuring it out, isn't she? This is such a learning process, and maybe not what you want for the first boulder of a semi-final. Some people just want to get involved, have some physical moves so you can sort of shake off the nerves.
Yeah, for sure.
You've really got to settle yourself down on this.
Oh, that was quite close.
So Brooke with a little sort of nod to herself there. Sometimes an indicator that she's figured something out, perhaps, that we haven't seen. And she decides to brush herself. There's a big USA presence in this final. It's cool
there is.
For a semi-final.
Yeah. I'm excited to see how they all pan out.
Yeah.
Placement.
And Adrienne coming out later on as well, mid-order. She was, oh, look at this from Anon. That was good.
That was really close.
Yes, Adrienne was saying how, you know, she's made the team kind of full-time this year. It's settled her down a little bit.
Yeah, I think that definitely plays a big part in settling your nerves or not.
Yeah. And this Chinese crowd here, very educated on climbing. The fan base for athletes here in the stadium is pretty incredible.
It is amazing to watch. I saw them all running after Yanya yesterday. Yes. It was so much fun.
She's been chased around Shanghai as well.
Yeah.
Bit of a hero for everyone. Right, Brooke launches again, and that is better from her, but not quite. And still no points on the board for Brooke.
Oh, yeah.
1 minute 20 now. Anon bumps the feet with no hands at all. Oh, delicate work from her.
That was very pretty.
It was great climbing.
It's interesting. She chose not to use the little crimp on the hold, instead just pressing.
Yeah, you're right. And sort of paid for it, perhaps, with that foot movement.
Yeah, I think maybe the undercling feels better, but the crimp gives you more to bite into when you have some movement.
Yeah, we think it's sharp.
Yeah.
Brooke, oh, that was close. Hung in the air for a second there, those legs spiraling out. She's going to want to bring the legs back in as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
And I guess find that starting hold with the red tape just above the yellow line for one of the feet. 24-second could be the last chance here for both athletes. Brooke is close, and it looks like she's done, and Anon falls as well. Well, a hard start here for the women. We know the setters have tweaked the boulders a little bit, made some of them a bit easier, some of them a bit harder. They're trying to balance the round, but let's see how close Anon came here. Yeah, no use of the jib, as you said there.
Yeah. Did she get the zone on her previous attempt?
Good question. I'm going to pull up. We'll find some scores at some point. I'll try to keep an eye on it at the moment. Yeah, 9.7 is Anon's score. Right, Annie Sanders, our gold medalist from 2025. We know how good she is at turning boulders into sport climbs as she statically moves through these movements. And she's brought, of course, her chalk bag up with her. And very stretched out here, doing something a little different.
Oh, that's interesting.
And Zelia is into what should be zone points here, yes.
Oh, it looks like what Annie's doing is working, actually.
Yeah, doing it a very Annie way.
Yeah, for sure.
It's amazing that she walks out and immediately breaks the beta. You know, there was no trying to do it.
Yeah, I think her beta breaks seem very instinctual to me.
It's going to be a top for Zelia Avezou. Yes, it is.
She looks happy with that.
confidence booster from her first boulder of the 26th season done, and Annie as well has points on the board now. And she moves those feet down, leaving no doubt for our judges. But she's kind of stuck and very low at the moment.
I think she can get out of it, though. I think
she's going to have to go back up, isn't she? Yes,
yeah.
To that crimp. She was too low to flick the right foot onto the other jib, I think, in that position. Right, palms engage here as she finds the friction. Little crimp with that left hand.
I think it's also worthwhile to note that this is still her first try.
Very good point. Yes, she's been on the wall for, as we said.
Yes, exactly.
turning it into a sport climb. But she's going to have to commit to some sequence here. Goes low again. This is fascinating stuff from Annie.
I think this is promising.
Oh, we'll have to swap the foot though. This is a risky move, and she's pulled it off. As you said, flash go. So if she gets this, this will be the full 25 points, if.
Yes.
Big if, though. This move is hard at the end.
And very risky after that long of a rope climb.
It's true. Shakes out. I love watching Annie climb. All right, so she's got some rubber involved on that volume.
Her foot flexibility sideways, like in the ankle, is quite impressive. That's something to note on her.
Yeah, it's a good look. Annie finding a resting position to check the clock, check her feet, chalk up. I've invested so much into this run now, it has to happen.
Yes.
I can't deal with it mentally. Goes, no! Had one hand on it. Very close. And now she's going to have to speed things up.
Yes, for sure. It seems like she has better idea of where she's going to go this time, though, so I think it should go faster.
So there is this hold that she had one hand on. It cleans up the tuner volume. And there is the volume she went off. So with a minute 24, she cannot afford to creep her way through this slab. She needs to have learnt the movement better this second time. You can see a little mark there on that volume. That was there before. So let's see how she does this then. Pressing in, kicks that left foot up, makes the adjustment with the hands.
Oh, she's trying new beta.
Yeah, you're right. She went super low before, and she's trying the other method, which we know is quite risky.
Yeah.
Oh, the hook! The pinky hook!
That was really good.
Yeah, I think she changed the beta because of the time. You know, she couldn't afford to spend that much on it.
I think, honestly, that was a good risk to take, though.
Yeah, I think you're right. And I think there was a little applause. We can't see her on screen, but I think she's probably left here.
Yeah.
So that will be the 9.9. So, oh, sorry, 10. Full score for the zone for Annie. This was Zelia launching through the bottom sequence. Right, the change around time goes. The brushes come on. Right, let's do a little bit of housekeeping then to tell you the schedule for the next couple of days. This evening we have the women's final. Tomorrow we have a repeat of today with the men, so the men's semi-final in the morning and then the evening time, the final. And if you want to find out all about the highlights, extra features and more, head over to World Climbing's YouTube channel where the World Climbing Club is available to watch for free. Subscribe while you're there, and of course Instagram and all the other social media accounts. Right, Chloe Koskoy comes out, living in France now, right?
Yeah, I think with Brooke, isn't she? Yes. Yeah. Let's see how that plays into her slab skills.
Yeah, well, that's a very good point. Yeah, maybe that French sort of font slab skills has brushed off on her.
It's the water there.
I don't know, I live in France and I'm rubbish at slabs, so possibly.
Need to drink more water.
But yeah, that's a good point. Or more coffee, one of the two. Right, who's that? Anon in action in the middle.
That was a good first go, though.
And then down on the right, Brooke Rabatou on this very cool stalactite feature.
Yeah, I think she's going to like this one a lot.
This is a boulder the setter spent a long time tweaking. They made it slightly easier through this sequence. But fancy footwork required, eh? And she dynamically sort of tries to jump down into it.
I think slightly easier is also not easy.
Oh, yes, exactly.
Important to note.
I mean, we're talking, yes, semi-final standard here, guys. Like top 0.5% of the world right here. And often semi-finals are harder than finals boulders to make that big separation.
I think that is like the usual standard. It's interesting. Semifinals are really fun though because they're so hard.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Is it your favorite round?
I think so.
Yeah.
Quite humbling.
Yes.
But it is my favorite. There's something nice about just getting trashed along with everyone.
Right. Climbers are sadists deep down here. Right, Brooke goes around the corner and there she holds the drop down this time. Wraps 2 heels around the stalactite.
She's so good with using her heels.
Yeah, she really is, isn't she? And then dynamically goes right. Very cool to see. Wants to toe for a second, but changed her mind. All eyes on Brooke. And now in this position, where her left foot is, it's a pretty good jib to stand on.
Yeah, I think you can really sit over it.
Brings the right foot up. Now there's a pinch above her head to be had, which she finds now with the right hand. And then stretches slowly into another press with the left, and there's a possible double bump here. There's a hold just to the left of the yellow line on boulder number 3. So Brooke squishes herself here, makes the match, and that was the bump. So she tried to palm into that grey volume.
Yeah, she did look very comfortable in that position.
So Brooke has a minute 50, and that will be points on the board for Brooke as well, because that zone hold is to the right-hand side of the stalactite. And Zelia Avezou still leading the way with 34.6 over Annie's 10 at the moment. Looking for 8 athletes to move forward into the final tonight. Anon launches up into the shoulder, holds it nicely. Great little flick with the legs there.
Yeah, that was very nice.
Into that 10 pinch now. Now we know it can be done a variety of ways, the second half of this boulder, fast or slow. Minute buzzer goes. Keep an eye on Chloe on the left-hand side, and Anon falls in the middle, and Brooke is underway again on the right. Chloe hung in the air, but not quite. Brooke muscling her way. She's got a knee scrub in there now.
That seems painful.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of just enough to take a little bit of weight off. Then the campus move.
I'm interested to see some of the taller climbers in this move, because that is quite a high foot.
Good point, yeah. Brooke is 5'2". Oh, I can't remember what that is in centimetres.
I have no idea.
No, I don't either. Hang on.
Very American of me, but...
Well, it's very English of me to say 5'2". Hang on, just 5'2". Hang on. But she's stood up again in the palm. 4 seconds. It's not going to be enough time unless she launches, but she's going to get timed out. Oh, and looked in control as well. 157 centimetres.
Okay, there you go. Interesting. In qualifiers, she also had timed out on the climb.
Ah, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So 2 for Brooke. As she eases her way back into the comp season. I think 2024 was her last boulder comp.
I think so.
Of course, she is a silver medalist at the Olympics. And I get the feeling with Brooke, she's sort of like building her way back into sort of competition mode for next year for qualifying for the Olympics, I think.
Yeah, I assume that's what she's doing. I obviously don't know.
Yeah, it makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So, Giorgia Tessio from Italy kicks things off. Her teammate, Francesca, will be climbing later on. First semi-finals for her. All right, Right, the match from Georgia.
She did that quite quickly too.
Yeah, super smooth reading from her. So, looks down at the feet, bumps the right foot, gets set for this pop. Up she goes. That was well done for a second anyway.
Yes. Some of them are able to make this move like pretty slow, which I think is helpful.
No, you're right, yes. It's different, the speed of that pop. Annie in the middle, and Zelia Avezou on the right-hand side. Zelia leading the way after the top on women's 2. Zelia taking hands off just to check that jib.
It looked comfortable.
Yeah, I think if you can fit into the position, it's all good. As you said, if the taller athlete, someone like Chloe, might struggle a bit. Zelia's scrunched up, now finds the pinch. Annie goes for the 1-2 and nearly holds the shoulder.
That's promising, though.
It's getting there. This will put Zelia in a good position if she can get this done now. It's an undercling she's going for. She looks up above her head, isn't ready to pounce yet. Oh, a hand fired off though. And a bit of a smile on her face. Annie looking frustrated. We see this from Annie sometimes. You know, she's quite expressionate out on the mats.
She certainly is.
And she was disappointed. I mean, from body language alone yesterday after qualies, you know, she was sort of quite subdued after that run.
I think quite a few people seemed pretty frustrated after that round.
I guess you sort of have this image when you come into a season after all the off-season training that you're going to crush everything, and then
for sure,
reality bites a bit.
Yeah, I think you realize again that, it's just going to be as hard as last year.
Yeah.
Just a hard realization, of course.
Yeah, and everyone else has also improved as well.
Yes.
It's tough at the start. I think the setters doing a good job yesterday, though, especially with the women's.
Yeah.
It was a hard set, but so often the women say that it's not hard enough that I think it's better to go towards the harder side of things.
Yeah, for sure. I'm always a big fan of when they get a bit of a smackdown round.
Yeah.
Or at least for me.
Yeah, I mean, you want to fight, don't you?
Yeah.
You don't want to flash everything.
For sure, yeah. I think it's always disheartening to get like 3 tops and then to be low on the list.
Annie's in. Should be a zone from here. Upgrades the feet and we'll be nice and careful just to secure some points here. And then, yeah, there we go. That will be points on the board. Georgia's left foot drifts, but no. Ooh, and Annie with a big fall there. We saw some monster falls, especially in the men's quali yesterday, right from the top, like athletes spiraling down.
Yes, I'm always so impressed with the athletes' falling ability.
Yeah.
That's something that I actually love to watch.
Yeah, but Howard, your Instagram is full of you jumping around walls, falling off stuff, so you must be good at this too.
I don't know, I'm terrified of it.
Really?
Like, horribly terrified, yeah.
Go and check Sovereign's Instagram if you haven't. It's she's on World Climbing's story, my story as well. She's got a very cool Instagram page where every time you put up a post of some sort, I'm like, I will never be able to do what you're doing.
Thank you.
That's crazy, Sovereign.
It's all faked, AI generated.
Right, that explains everything.
Kidding.
I can make my climbing much better.
Yeah.
Georgia is still trying that left foot drift. Zelia stood up and Annie's going again near the top with just 10 seconds. Final buzzer beater moments perhaps. Zelia might have to launch. Annie could be in. She is in. Wow, that was a gutsy performance from her.
That was very impressive.
Oh.
That was a really interesting blend of fast and slow.
Yeah. And it's great with Annie because sometimes she needs a pick-me-up. Like she sometimes gets a bit down and you can feel the weight of it push her. So I'm glad she's got that in the bag.
I think that happens to a lot of us.
Yeah. You just need a confidence boost sometimes, and that might have given her one. Right, so new athlete will be Emma Edwards on the left-hand side. What a season she had last year. Came sort of from behind, really, and then made her way through. We're trying to get this fixed script screen working. A little bit buggy right now, but we will work on that for you. But we can see all 4 athletes climbing. Emma Edwards on your central screen and the top left as well. Brooke Rabatou on the lâché move that you reckon is a sort of fairly straightforward lâché anyway.
Yeah, I think so. I think we'll see a variety of different ways that the athletes like generate into the move. But I think the next bit's going to be quite a bit harder.
Right, we have some scores now. So to explain to everyone here, on the right-hand side are the points. The boxes indicate a boulder, fills up all the way for a climb of the boulder. So the 25 points minus 0.1 for every failed attempt to that scoring zone. Halfway for the zone, and the grey box with a line if an athlete has got no points. Brooke Rabatou, though, has points and will be added now to the points. 19.8 for her. I think Brooke in trouble, to be honest, in terms of getting into the finals.
For finals, yeah. Definitely would need this last hop.
Yeah, those first 2, you can see the grey boxes, no zones for her.
Yeah.
Annie, though, in touch, as is Zelia Avezou. And on Matsufuji on women's 3.
It's definitely quite a confusing move there.
And then Emma Edwards pressing her way through with 2:57. Right, Chloe with a big fall in the middle. Brooke starts the lâché, finds the zone once again. She's locked that move in now, hasn't she?
Yeah, she looks very comfortable in that.
Eyeing up the next sequence then, jumping to the right and totally misses actually that time. I don't even know if she touched it.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell from the screen.
That seems like quite a big jump. She's definitely boosting hard out of that.
You're right, it's bigger than I thought it was.
Yeah, I was also not thinking it was super big too.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about Brooke's height. Will play some part of it, but
yeah,
it's a big launch.
I think also the foot they're jumping off of is a pretty good foot.
Yeah, good point.
Which does help.
All right, so Brooke has a think. Brutal start to her 26 campaign. I think she'll be competing in lead as well next weekend, you'd think.
I think so, yeah.
Anon Matsufuji in the middle of your screen, and this is Emma Edwards on the centre. 1 minute 46 to go. Brooke with a somersault to come down.
She's definitely struggling to get that height.
Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it? Because she's absolutely locked in that first lâché move.
Yeah.
The second one is quite far away at the moment. Chloe, we know what a powerful climber she is. I'm expecting her to make some progress on this. She hasn't got the zone yet on this boulder, though.
Yeah, this is definitely her type of move. Definitely loves these snatchy jumps. Oh, that was good timing.
Yeah, she's getting the sequence, and it's interesting, her feet way lower. There's less sort of a swing for her.
I think that's a bit because she's taller. She can kind of do it slower.
Let's see if Brooke can lock in this move, and keep an eye on Anon as well as she starts into the stalactite. Right, Brooke with the right foot on the good jib you were talking about. No hesitation from her, but still a bit far away. And I don't think that's going to happen for Brooke this time, and she's collecting her bag here, thinking about another go. Chloe, of course, will have another one, bit low that time. And then Emma dances the left foot up onto the tuner. Brooke does go again. Cool to see. Right, let's see.
She could have enough time. Oh my God.
Not quite. Right, so the athletes say goodbye in what is a tough round so far. We've seen 5 come. Camilla Moroni will be up next from Team Italy. You can see the coaches walking through, and there are the crowd. So, Vera, are you just sort of following the circuit around with your sister this year? How many do you go as a supporter?
I've gone to all of them.
Seriously?
So, well, I'm going to go to all
Okay.
of them. Yeah, it's so much fun to get to watch all of the comps and train in all the different gyms. So I really enjoy it.
And I guess as well, as you're trying to break into the senior side, this is a good learning opportunity.
For sure, yeah. I've learned a lot about the circuit and the style of climbing. It's really important.
Now, I think Annie's going to quite enjoy this boulder.
I think she'll love it.
So those techie feet, resting positions for her. I'm expecting big things. I'm also expecting Georgia Tessio to do well here on this power boulder.
Oh.
Zelia with a very interesting lâcher. She fully turned the body to the left.
Yeah, I think that's going to make it really hard to catch, like the in position.
Yeah, those moves bemuse me. I'm glad you're here to talk us through it.
I think the lâcher is my favorite move of all.
Let's see what Zelia does this time. It was a big flick she had, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's there.
Yeah, she's really good at generating with her hips.
So by turning her body like that to the left, you talk about generation. Is that what she's trying to do?
Honestly, I think this is more of a product of her timing being a little funky. I think for this move, you're going to want to have your hips tilted the other way.
Okay.
And land with your right foot on first.
And she's changed, look.
Yeah.
Like that more, yeah.
Oh, she's doing the skedaddle.
The what?
The skedaddle.
The skedaddle. Talk me through a skedaddle.
Okay. I don't know if that's its proper name or not, but it's when you bounce from your right to left foot to create a better arc into the foothold.
Amazing. I'm using skedaddle for the rest of it. This is brilliant.
It is so effective. It's my favorite move.
Awesome. I've learnt new terminology early on in this season. Camilla goes pretty well on her first, I think was her first, maybe second coat.
I think she's given a couple burns, actually.
Okay.
I think.
Getting closer then.
Yeah.
So the two Italian teammates, Annie Sanders and then Zelia Avezou with the skedaddle on the right. I'm just going to use that word all the time now. It's a huge movement that she's doing.
Yeah.
It's worked. And Annie as well. Let's keep an eye on her on the central screen. Thumb in. Those hips are being forced back by the volumes on the wall.
Yeah, I think she's the first one that's been able to swap hands on that hold, though. Just pretty promising.
All right, pressing. Oh, that shoulder.
She's very young still.
Yeah, but oh my goodness, and she holds it. Wow. I'm literally grimacing here in the commentary box as I watch that. Can't take my eyes off Annie right now. She's creeping, holding on to really nothing. If she can get this could be good for Annie.
That was really good.
Well, we thought she might like this, and she's a move away from the top, finds it. That's going to be a top for Annie Sanders, her second. And with that, she's in a very good position for the finals with a whole boulder in hand as well.
Yes.
Wow, is the double on for Annie Sanders. She won it in 25. Could she take it in 26? And, oh, wow, beat a break here for Camilla Moroni, who goes very low and just to the right-hand side.
I think this is close to what Annie did. This is smart, though.
You can see the rubber scraped down on that volume from route setting testing, and also athletes who have come before. Close from Zelia.
She's definitely getting movement off of this, the paddling hold, the first one.
Georgia, good shoulder movement. She holds that swing up towards the 10 now. Stretches fingertips. That's not going to count, and she hasn't got the zone yet.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Now it should, if she can just, yeah, there we go. So that'll be points on the board. Not quite for Georgia, and she lies exhausted on the mats. I think she'll be done. Zelia is still going. Why not on your last boulder? So that will be Zelia's competition, semi-final done, 54.3 for her. We'll have to see. I mean, Annie Sanders out in front, of course, 5:59. It's hard to know. We've got some big names coming later in this competition. The top three is Yanya, Mia, and Oriane. This was Zelia's huge movement. And then Annie Sanders came up into the undercling, into the match, relief from her, and a boulder in hand. I'm starting to put some money on her getting into the finals later on. Right, Francesca Mutuella comes on the left-hand side. Our newbie for competition climbing, her first ever semi-finals. Had a little chat with her in isolation. Told me she's more of a power boulderer, so might not enjoy the start to this competition.
I don't know. I saw her in slab yesterday.
She good?
And she seems comfortable.
Okay, all right.
I think maybe she's underselling herself.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, it's fascinating for me when I see, because, you know, I do a lot of stuff during qualies and don't always get to see all of the athletes.
Yeah.
So it's really good that you did. Thank you. Anon got that move first time, and she's onto the second jump. Chloe begins. Emma Edwards is into the zone.
Oh, she did that move quickly.
Yeah, it was a flash as well. Yeah, 10 points for Emma.
That's such an impressive move to flash.
Why? Just because of how complex the movement is?
Yeah, it's so complex and also powerful that it's very tricky to get like the correct amount of power and timing at the same time.
I get you, yeah. Where to sort of judge the boulder.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Well, good work from Emma then.
I think that always, in my mind, I always think that means that you're either incredibly strong or you have like a really good move vocabulary.
Yeah. And there is always, you know, an element of luck in this as well. You know, you roll the dice sometimes, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, for sure.
But regardless, she did well and got that 10. Second move, she fired off it more than fell, really. Anon dropping nicely into that first move. She's landing on a pretty good ledge for the feet there.
She landed on the higher foot first.
Oh, did she? What, on the jib?
Yeah, which seems incredibly hard to do.
Yeah.
Or unnecessarily hard, maybe, is
I
the...
agree. Right, Anon with the liquid chalk. Francesca is at the beginning of Boulder 1. And then Chloe trying a toe hook, just works there. Very stretched out though on that move that she's doing.
I'm always impressed with how Chloe really finds ways to use her height, which I think is such a good tool to use.
I agree. And she really understands movement as well. She's been in the commentary box quite a few times, and she's so good at analysing stuff.
Yeah.
Emma falls on a similar move she went last time. 2 minutes on the clock now.
I'm surprised she's not trying it slow.
Good point, yeah. Yeah, maybe she'll adjust some beta. 2 minutes is kind of the point where you might change things, I think.
Yeah.
Anon easy into the lâché. The jump has proved tricky, and it does again. Athletes check the clock. Anon wants a brush. And here is Chloe. Now, she tried to toe hook that left-hand pocket, changes her mind this time and toe hooks the other direction. Oh, that reverse heel hook thing, side heel, I don't know what it's called. It works, though. This is where her height is a disadvantage, maybe. You know, we were chatting about this before, how Brooke fitted into the box well, and Chloe doesn't seem to as much.
I think that will happen in the next move.
I could
be wrong, though.
When you're bringing the foot up.
Yeah, I think she seems like maybe she's not pulling in with her heel enough.
I'm with you, yeah. No, you're right, because the other athletes are bringing it really close to their face, almost, their feet, and she's going to struggle.
Yeah.
If she can get there, though. She's struggling to get there at the moment. Anon starts this swing, lands nicely down on the ledge, looks up above her head, launches, and it's the same thing every time for Anon. She'll be done with 16 seconds, as is all of the athletes. Still a cagey round at the moment. Only 2 tops so far. Annie and Zelia getting on the board. Lots of zones along the way. And Madison Richardson will be up next for Canada.
Oh, she could like this first one.
Yeah, her kind of thing.
So, I think, I could be wrong. I don't know a ton about her climbing, but I've seen her on some good slabby stemming climbs that she seems to like.
So we're seeing some highlights of what came before. This was Emma, who cruised the zone but struggled with the second half of that boulder. There is Madison on the left-hand side. So do you know Madison pretty well?
No, I don't.
So just her style?
Yeah, I don't think I've actually ever talked to her. I just have watched her climb a bit.
Yeah, she's becoming a real regular to these semi-finals. Yeah, Team Canada with sort of a bit of a changing of the guard with, you know, over the last couple of years with older athletes, not older athletes, more veteran athletes.
It's a more diplomatic way to say that.
I know, right? Annie then, this is the boulder she has in hand, kind of her anti-style. But if she can at least get a zone, if she could get a top, she would be in a very good position.
Yeah, for sure. She's quite good at those movements, though.
I remember when she first came in, she wasn't, and nowadays it's like, you know, she's fine at them.
Yeah.
Georgia scrunching herself in, almost trying a beta break. I think she wanted to go direct there. And when we talk about beta breaks, by the way, it's one of the best parts of any competition. Sorry, Annie's just hit that lâché as well. Yeah, the setters have obviously an intended way through. The athletes can do whatever they like, and we love to see them do something a little bit different. So Annie ticking that first move. And moves like that, correct me if I'm wrong, but once you've done it kind of once, it tends to be a little bit more in your body, sometimes anyway.
I think so. It depends on the difficulty of the move. I think sometimes if it's at a high enough level, you're still kind of trying to get it for the first time each. Even if you've already done it, that makes sense.
But I guess that first time you sort of like, okay, well, I know how I did it somewhere in your brain.
Yeah.
And you can sort of maybe have a bit of muscle memory.
Yeah, for sure. I think on this first move, it seems like people are definitely getting muscle memory into it.
Well, let's see. Annie might prove me wrong here. Oh, that's a big one from Camilla. She's all good. Annie starts the lâché, and let's see if Georgia changes things up or not. She is going to change things up, I think. Yeah, Annie was in, so that's good. Not quite for Georgia that time.
I hope someone does it that way, because that's such an interesting way to do it.
If you're just joining us, welcome to the women's semi-finals here in Keqiao, China. The first competition of the 2026 World Climbing Series. Better from Camilla. She holds the swing. Annie again goes a very sort of straightforward lâché movement.
Yeah.
You know, no twists, no turns.
She's also another one that's really good at generating with her hips.
We can hear the Italian, well, I can anyway, the Italian coaches screaming up. They've got 2 athletes to keep an eye on right now, so their attention will be split. Georgia tries the toe hook. That's what Chloe made work, which I'm amazed she made that work. Because there's no texture around the edge of that hold.
It's also at a pretty strange angle to get a toe hook in.
And he wants a brush. As with everyone, no one has got near the top of this hold yet. Sorry, the boulder yet. On boulder number 4. Lots of zones. That second move, way trickier than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, sure.
Madison with her hands on her hips. She got to the zone on her second attempt, so 9.9.
She seems to be having an easier time getting to the zone than other people maybe did, but is struggling more to like get around it.
She's gone as well, yeah. So decided she wasn't going to get that done with 30 seconds to go. Can Georgia make it work? Nearly. That hold is a horrible sloper that she was trying to drop into.
Yeah.
Annie down again. She's going to go again, but I'm not sure she's close. Camilla is still fighting. Oh.
That was a good try for your last try.
Yeah, I don't know how she had the energy to fling for that right hand again. Was a little low on it, but cool effort from her. You can see the coaches striding back and forth in that middle section. There's always one coach in isolation, and they stay with the athletes until the last athlete has left isolation. And then one or two standing in the coaching area, watching, screaming encouragement, taking videos, sorting out appeals. This is a replay of Georgia, and then this final move from Camilla. She must have been tired by that point. Tried to stick the right hand up, but not quite. So we're around about the halfway mark now. Agathe Calais is on for Team France. Team France, very similar to last year's squad. And Chloe, similar style to Annie, but took one hand off and then changed her mind with it.
That was some good fight to stay on the wall.
Yeah, she'll lose. I think didn't obviously want to lose the 0.1, but I think sometimes it's better to maybe reset and go, yeah, it wasn't quite
for sure. Especially when you're swinging like that, when your swing gets wonky, it's so hard to recover.
Yeah. And it's more tiring than it looks. You know, these athletes make it look effortless, but you're generating so much swing with your arms. It's hard. Emma goes very low here. Look at that heel angle.
I noticed in qualies, her like heel and toe ability is insane.
Right, look at this, good footwork, and this is the position. She's taller as well, so she might get a little scrunched up here.
She seems pretty mobile, though, so she could be fine.
Gosh, she has to be.
Yeah.
Rocks through that left toe, and will be able to breathe in a minute. Not pinching yet, though. Not comfortable, now looks more comfortable.
Yeah.
Frog squatting down, finds the pinch. Doesn't like it. She's not quite high enough, I don't think. No. Never looks settled in that position like we saw some athletes.
Yeah. Her knee looked like rather far back, so I wonder if she needed to like push it down over her foot more.
Interesting point, yeah. See if she makes an adjustment on that one. And Agathe has done really well. What a start this will be for her. Houdini swap needed, though, to find the jib, and she's made it. Now, no one has finished this boulder yet. Will Agathe be the first? Not much rubber involved, and it was a bit wild, wasn't it? I love Agathe's expressions. It's brilliant.
I'm interested to see how that finish is actually going to pan out, because that's a lot of like speed to go into a very bad position.
Yeah. When we were reading it, I was like, that is a very hard end to that boulder.
Yeah, for sure.
As you said, there's nothing really to bite onto when you fall, and you are really falling a long way into the hold.
Yeah. I think, yeah, for sure. I think something so interesting about those moves is the pressure of having such a high-risk finish after all of that climbing is really hard.
Yeah, you spent such a long time getting there. You just want it done, don't you? Francesca on your main little screen. That goes again. Emma is resting. Chloe on the far right, and Francesca on your main screen. And coming up to the minute mark now. amazing how sticky that right hand is. Lots of people have fallen off that move, but she seemed to find some friction.
Yeah.
And that left hand will now be biting onto the microscopic jib.
Oh, her foot seems kind of funky on that hold. More in the middle.
Houdini swap, but a bit messier than before that time. It's a low percentage move that anyway, and it didn't quite work. Emma is hanging off the bottom of the stalactite before coming back down. Chloe is done, so that will leave her, where is she? 8th position at the moment. Not going to be enough, I don't think. 9.8 for Chloe. Oh, what a battle this round is. Things are tense. The women, the setters have turned up the temperature for the women this year.
For sure.
This was Emma's attempts. Was this the time she went low? Might have been. Chloe's lâché, meanwhile, not sliding down, landed just on the toes.
Yeah, it's very accurate.
Yeah. And this was where Emma never really looked comfortable in that position. Right, Adrienne is on down at the bottom left of your screen. She's been in and out of the circuit for the last couple of years. Used to appear mainly in lead comps, and now is firmly in the Boulder squad as well. And Georgia on your main screen will be finishing off her round here. And she needs some points on the board, really. Only a zone so far for her. Just 9.5 scored.
I think she's pretty good at jumping, though, isn't she?
Yeah. Sorry, I was trying to think about it. I just said yes and then didn't say anything. Yes, no, she is. Just a very, very strong climber as well, you know. She likes to sort of get involved with the holds. Camilla, you can see her legs on the center screen, now falling down. Madison with a 9.9 on that first boulder. This is Adrienne now, not quite. Yeah, when I think about Team Italy, they all seem to be power boulders.
Yeah, for sure. It's so interesting how countries can like have a theme of climber that come out in their teams.
Yeah, exactly. Adrienne trying to get full rubber involved in the left foot there. Again, ankle flexibility is crazy on that. How? Vertical foot. Oh.
It's a strange angle, too.
Yeah. Well, it's working for her. Georgia hits the first lâché on the top right, goes for the second. That was much better, slowed the movement down. Now, interestingly, the crowd is starting to shift because the rain is falling here in Keqiao. Won't affect the athletes. We have a good roof this year, but it's not going to help the humidity out there. Plastic coats on for everyone. Right, 2 minutes 20 on this round. Chinese audience really fascinated by the climbing here. There are so many gyms in China, especially Shanghai. I think there's 100 gyms in Shanghai.
The gyms are really fun there too.
Yeah, there's a little bit for everything. If you don't like a gym, just go to another one. You'll find a completely different sort of style and setting and everything. It's fun.
For sure. The hold selection here is also insane.
Yeah. And that's important for you guys, isn't it, to test holds?
Yeah, I think so. It's also just makes fun climbing.
Right, Camilla. Oh, that left foot popped. Sorry, left hand popped. Unfortunate for her, because she was looking very good. A lot of she's breathing hard here because to stand up in that position requires so much tension.
Yeah, it's very full body. Yeah. Especially the bottom bit. It's very wrestly.
And look at her. I mean, she's. I hope she's okay. Actually.
Yeah.
I thought she was just out of breath, and she might be out of breath, but really.
Maybe frustrated too.
Yeah. It's that feeling when you empty your body.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I almost feel sick on the mats.
Yeah.
I think she's feeling right now.
Especially when you're nervous too.
Adrienne is looking more comfortable on those opening moves.
Yeah, for sure.
Still no points for her. That will be points for Adrian now. Georgia easily into the lâcher. Good work. See the umbrellas in force for the coaches?
Yeah, it seems like a very wet job to be out there.
Yeah, we had the best job. We were in a lovely warm commentary box.
Yeah.
Great. No rain for us. Adrian looking confused at the sloper, but made it work. Now has to do his Houdini swap. Slides the foot down.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? She came close.
Yeah.
12 seconds though. God, that time went quick.
Yeah.
Camilla as well looked disappointed after that sort of almost throw-up moment. It looked like she couldn't quite pick herself up again. She leaves. Annie Sanders still leading the way with a 69.4 over Zelia Avezou and Anon. More than halfway through the athlete list, and you're about to hear a huge reaction because the first Chinese athlete for the women will come out. Yuetong Zhang will kick off with the slab. This was Camilla's fight, and listen to that crowd in the background as we watch the highlights. Oh, she was close, you're right.
Yeah.
Well, there is Yuetong Zhang down on the left-hand side of your screen, the only lady to get through to this stage. And listen to that reaction from the crowd.
They're definitely excited.
Yeah, it's such inspiration. I mean, climbing is a fairly new sport in China, and it's exploded really since COVID.
Yeah.
And it's cool to see, you know, stars like this sort of representing. Emma Edwards is on the right of your screen, finishing her comp. She's sitting in fourth at the moment with a 20. Needs a top, really, on a boulder that hasn't been topped.
Oh.
Oh, hello. Maybe it's about to be. Up she goes with the right hand. Yes, it is. Emma Edwards needed that. She got it done. And that's going to be a huge bump to her score.
Yeah, that was such pretty timing.
Yeah.
That would not look hard for her.
No, just stuck to that jump. Wow. Yuetong Zhang as well will chalk up in the middle. We wait for Emma Edwards' score to be updated. 30 at the moment. That's going to jump. And there it is, 45. Not quite for her this time. Plenty of time to do it, though. She lives a lot of her time in Tokyo.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Trains. Yeah, it's kind of... I remember her telling me about her cat in Tokyo.
Oh, people had posters of a cat down there.
Oh,
I saw
really?
it during qualifiers. I wonder if it's hers.
Maybe it's her cat.
Yeah.
There we go. I have to admit, talking about sort of soft, cuddly things, I went into the Labubu craze.
Did you?
I bought a Labubu, yeah.
Oh, Annie will love it.
Really?
Yeah.
And it's bright pink as well. There we go.
Oh, that is a pretty amazing movie.
I had to do it. I just felt like it was time.
Yeah, you're part of the cool kids now.
Well, I don't know about that. I have one anyway. One in China. Right, Agat will clean up her shoes. There's unlikely to be sort of moisture out on the mat. It'll be more dust that she's trying to clean off there. The wall pretty well sheltered from the elements here. And the rain getting less as well. It was just a little bit of a storm system that blew in.
It rains very hard here. When it rains, it like really rains.
Yeah, it does. I was in Shanghai a few days earlier and it was fairly miserable, in fact, in Shanghai. It was cold and very wet. Pouring.
Sounds pleasant.
It wasn't at all. I was expecting hot weather. Yuetong's going low this attempt, walking her way up and then heel hooking the top last bit of texture on that tuner. Oh, that right heel is dodgy.
That
Will it
is
stick? Oh, it does stick. But then how do you move? Surely she's too low.
I think she has points now, though.
Good
I
point.
think maybe
yes,
that's what
Alright.
she's going for.
Yeah, you're correct. Oh, and she's made it work, though. Look at that.
That foot is so bad. Like it
seemed to grow a couple of inches to find that jib.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you're right about the foot. It's terrible. So on women's 3, remember her first ever semi-finals. She'll be feeling some of the pressure here, or Francesca. Or maybe not. I mean, maybe when you're first one, you're like, well, I got nothing to lose.
Yeah, I think sometimes it goes either way.
Yeah.
I hope she's having fun, though.
Oh, I'm sure she is. It must
Yeah.
be so. I mean, your first one, you're like, this is a dream.
Yeah, for sure.
A Gats, big flick of the legs, couldn't quite hold it. Now, what will Yurtong do here? I think she's going with the more sort of standard method now. Oh, maybe not. I've got to stop predicting things.
Yeah. I don't know, you keep predicting things and it happens, so predict good things.
I told you, luck is a big part of it.
Yeah.
Got to roll the dice sometimes. But I think it's still going to be a height issue for Yurtong. Like, how do you sort of... Because you're right, the feet are... I mean, she's not standing on anything. She's heel hooking or something.
I think she needs to bump it up. Oh, maybe not.
A little twist with that left foot, maybe a bit more friction, but you've got to release the right foot to kick it onto that jib.
Yeah, for sure.
Hard that. I think she's... Yeah, it wasn't going to work, that one. Well, boulder number 4 has been done, which is cool to see. So we're getting towards all of the boulders being completed. You can see the crowd sitting, yellow and white rain jackets, which I presume have been provided by our lovely hosts here in Keqiao, because everyone's got the same ones. And that was Emma's top. Very impressive from her. So Futaba Ito comes on the left-hand side to start her competition off. Camilla Moroni will finish her competition on the right-hand side. Always good to see Futaba Ito climbing.
Yeah, she looked really good yesterday. I feel like she's maybe leveled up a bit.
Yeah, I think her mental game is sometimes the weakness for her.
Yeah.
Well, I know it is sometimes the weakness for her. So I'm hoping this year, she's found something, a bit more peace, perhaps.
Yeah, the mental game is really hard.
I guess when all of you athletes are sort of, you train so hard, you're physically very similar to each other, it is that mental element that can make the difference sometimes.
I think, yeah, it's more than you think it is.
How do you work on it personally?
Well, maybe I'm not the best person to ask, because I've worked on it quite a bit,
Okay.
and it is definitely my Achilles heel still. But honestly, I think the better question is, does anyone else have any ideas for how I can work on
Right,
it?
send Sovere some tips then.
Send me help.
Is it something you work on with a psychologist, or is it a coach thing?
I think it's a bit of both. I think a psychologist can get you better tools to use, but I think coaches can help you, because it's really just mostly about being like training yourself into being positive and to think of things in the right way. And so I think coaches can help you with that actual application in sessions.
Interesting, okay. Yeah, psychologists are becoming such a big part of the sport here, and there's a lot of speed climbers especially who use that, because that's such a one shot and done intense.
For sure, and there's also such little margin in between their times.
Yeah. Camilla not really liking this lâcher yet, and it's banging her right foot every time she does it. Bit of a battle for her. She's in danger with 19.6. Madison is, Rose moving her way through. But it's very blind now to try to find that 10 jib to press on. Oh,
Yeah,
well
for
done.
sure.
That's good work from Madison, and she holds
Yeah, for sure.
the guppy. Quite a final move.
That's very intense, full body movement.
Yeah, it was one of the tweaked boulders, and I'm sure someone's going to show us the way later on, but it's still a tricky one, that.
Yeah.
Even with the adjustments. But points on the board for her again, 19.8 for Madison. Camilla having a long think, eyes locked on that ledge you got to land on.
She seems a bit frustrated, maybe.
Made sure of the double touch there. Big flick with the legs to try to start this momentum. Super high with the right foot, and then they're just not that accurate on the landing every time.
Yeah, I wonder if she needs to swing with both legs instead of splitting her legs.
Okay.
To get like more power into the foot.
Yeah, because maybe it's sort of pushing her off a little bit in the air as she's
Yeah.
landing. She isn't accurate yet.
Yeah, she seems like underpowering too.
Ah, yes, good point. Yeah, I'm thinking back to Zelia's wild swing. You know, it's very different from what Camilla's doing.
For sure.
So Camilla did land it this time. Now she's got to focus on the second half. Only 43 seconds though, and it's got to do it all over again. Futaba has been pretty wild on Boulder #1 with this move she's about to do.
Oh, very fast.
Changed it up a bit. She was going into the zone at the same time as going left. That time went straight up. This is the 1 foot swing. I see what you mean with Camilla. She's using that other foot to press off the wall, but now
that worked, yeah.
Kind of locked it in a bit more for her. Oh no, now this is Camilla doesn't like it, but you have to touch a limb on the red hold to sort of show a moment of control.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes a touch and go leaves things open to interpretation for the judges. You want to make sure there's nothing, you know, that I'm in control, here I am, now off I go. Well, everyone, if you're just joining us, we're more than halfway through now our semi-finals. We're here with Sovere Sanders in the commentary box, part of the USA youth squad making our way into the national circuits. We're watching Futaba Ito, and we are trying to find just 8 athletes to make it through to tonight's finals for the women. Big names to come. Yanya Garnbret qualifying in the top spot with a cruisy round from her. Of course, Garnbret and Bertone and Mia Oyagi chasing her hard. And Melina Costanza is out and about, and I just cannot wait to watch Melina here.
Me too. I think Melina might really like the second climb.
Yeah, we'll have to see what she does there, because it's going to be cool. And yeah, Melina is, you know, I know every USA athlete you talk to about Melina knows everything about Melina. But if you just follow the World Cup, so the World Series now, then she's a bit more unknown.
Yeah, for sure.
When she hit that World Champs, it was so cool to see.
Yeah, I had a great time watching her.
Yeah, she's climbed with total freedom. She's such a talented athlete. And look at this, flash to the zone for her. Yuetong Zhang as well is getting all of the audience's attention. We focus on Melina as she goes for the Houdini swap. That was a good first attempt.
That was very promising.
There is Yuetong, wearing the Chinese colours on her back, red and gold. And Agathe Calais is some way down 11th at the moment. Boulders in hand, but needs to sort of start her competition going here. Francesca will finish things off.
She looked close on that last jump.
Yeah, look at it. If she gets it, you know, it's really going to bump her score up. She started slow. Yuetong is in, and listen to the crowd react. So should be a zone for her. Didn't like the touch. Puts a heel in. Ooh. She's got to rotate all the way through that heel hook and had to snatch at it to do it. This is going to be draining the power. You can see the elbow start to creep up here. Drop knee in for the right. Finds the slope, and Melina as well is all action suddenly here. Oh, that was one of the closest attempts we've seen on that.
Yeah, that was really good.
And Yuetong is done. Now, what happened there? Is that an injury, or is she just saving some skin for later on?
2 minutes, that's crazy.
Big moment to go from her. I mean, she had that heel hook. I'm just obsessed by knee injuries now.
Yeah.
So I hope it wasn't. She didn't limp or anything.
Yeah. I'm always impressed with the decision making.
Yeah.
To be confident in your ability to make decisions.
2 minutes to go is a bold move.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. But I mean, Max Milne was showing me his skin yesterday.
Yeah.
Which was it Max? Might not have been Max. Someone from the GB team. I can't even remember. No, it was Jack. Jack McDougall showed me his skin, which was bad. And I think, you know, maybe it might have been a skin issue.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, you know, one go, got the zone, don't have the power, don't have the skin, I'm done.
Yeah. I think also sometimes athletes can kind of misinterpret how hard the climb is. So maybe he thought it was more impossible than it was.
Yeah, and you've given sort of everything and you know you can't recover.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm surprised we don't see more athletes do it, actually. You know, just because you know, presumably, if you can do a boulder or not.
I think so. Yeah. But I think people are sometimes, or at least I, am afraid to make that decision.
Well, I know coaches who get a little disappointed, to put it like that, if athletes bail early.
Yeah, for sure.
That was diplomatic of me, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was very dramatic.
Right, Melina pounces beautifully up into that undercling with the right hand.
She's gotten a lot of goes at this finish.
Yeah, true. And she came close the first time as well.
Yeah.
But she has to execute it now with 20 seconds on the clock. Brings the left toe in. Nice foot swap from her. Oh, tried to do a lot with the hands.
Yeah.
But good start from Melina. She leaves. Points on the board straight away for her. There's our crowd. Tickets were a hot property to get. It was challenging for some, but it's totally sold out, this event. Now, this was Yuetong because she had such a good go. And we're not going to see the whole thing. We are going to watch Melina's, I think that was a previous go. That may be her first one. Right, Jenny Buckley on the far left of your screen. I have to be honest, I am a big Jenny Buckley fan. I like her style, I like her attitude.
I am also a huge fan. She has an amazing board climbing account on Instagram. She? Oh, it's amazing.
Oh, I did not know this.
Yes.
Oh, I'm going to check that out.
I go and steal all of her climbs off of it. They're far too hard always. Yes.
What kind of boards?
I think she does a lot of kilter.
Okay.
And some of the tension board too.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
I love a bit of a board session. It is my favorite.
It is quite fun.
Yeah.
But only if you're climbing well, I find.
That's true. It's humbling, isn't it?
It is.
But I find it quite a good sort of indication of where I'm at as well.
Oh, for sure.
You know,
yeah.
If I get on and I struggle, I'm like, okay, right. I'm at that stage right now. Fair enough. But look at this from Jenny. This is kind of the absolute opposite of board climbing, this boulder as well.
For sure.
Yeah. Adrian, I think has she avoided the zone? I'm trying to look at the score here. Yeah, she has as well, so doing it differently. Now, if she gets the top, it won't matter, but obviously if you skip a zone, you're not awarded the zone if she was to fall off now, even though you're past it. So it's a bit of a risky one, this.
Yeah, especially when you haven't gotten it yet in another try.
I mean, she'll have more opportunity, but she will get the 25 if she can get through this, and looking good at the moment.
Yeah, she does look very comfortable.
This is impressive stuff. But there's not a lot to hold on to. She's crimping the edge between the volume and the wall here. Finds the pinch now. Wow, this is cool. Please break this. She's ignoring the left hold as well. No, the foot goes. Jenny, little bumps with the left foot. Into the jib, into the top of the volume. No texture for that left toe though. Gonna have to be careful. Madison at the moment not quite getting the range on women's 4. Jenny is a foot swap. No, and a move away, but the foot swap didn't happen. Futabaito hits the 10. First points on the board for her now. Madison gets the lâcher, right. Did it very differently. Madison sort of hung in the air and then generated almost no swing and just launched.
Interesting.
Yeah. Not quite that time. Jenny is putting the brush back together.
Did she break it?
I think she was trying to extend it and it kind of came out. Right, brush fixed, all good. Now, what is Adrian going to do? You'd think a similar thing. Look at that flexibility.
That's a good split.
Oh, my goodness. Love how she's using her height.
Yeah.
Thing is, though, will she be thinking, I need a zone here, you know?
Yeah, I'm interested.
Yeah.
That's another one of those decisions where you have to be confident what you're going to do.
I think she was going for it. I think she was changing how she was trying to drop in and under to get it. But now, do you just go for the top? Oh,
I don't know. It's such hard.
It's like a little chess game, this right now. Right. Jenny will try to make the Houdini swap work this time. Wasn't quite accurate enough. Adrian, I think, might have run out of steam.
Yeah, she looks tired.
Yeah. 30 seconds. Big effort from Jenny. Trying to palm onto something. There's not much to be had. Wow, women's one. Look at that. I mean, if you look down the scoreboard, no tops, few zones.
Yeah. I love to see this, that we get a hard slab.
Your sister loves a hard slab, doesn't she?
She does.
Like, yeah.
Yes, she does.
She told me once she likes slab climbing because obviously skin is a factor when you train, and she likes training. So she got into slabs so she has more skin.
Yes, for sure. She will do hours of no hand slab.
So this was Futaba Ito, who I can't remember the score, but she was a bit down, missed the zone on the first one. This was the outrageous flexibility from Adrian. Yeah, so Futaba would have got points then, so that's good for her. Yuetong gets another shout, and who have we got? We've got Zelia Avezou coming on the left-hand side. And her teammate, Agathe Kelly, will finish things off on the right. Gat out of touch at the moment. Down in 7th, so theoretically in, but I don't think she's going to stay there.
Oh, there's a 3-way tie in 7th right now.
Oh, yes, and there has been a way that the scoring has changed as well. We go count back first now. Lots of draws last year. In fact, I'll find the exact new score definition for you. Yeah, the scoring changed slightly. So it's now, so if there's a draw with points, it goes to count back first of all, then attempts to top, then attempts to zone.
Oh, so I didn't know that changed.
Yeah, there was
crazy.
Last year was the first scoring system.
Yeah.
Sort of the first new time we used a scoring system. We did see a lot of draws. So one of the things the judges were working on was trying to make that a little bit more consistent. Yuetong hanging off the stalactite. Can she get her foot back on, though? There's nothing really to be had for the hands here. Lily bumps the left foot. She was dealing with an ankle injury all of last year, and I can see no tape this time, so I'm hopefully that's recovered.
That's a good sign.
It was a good qualifying position for her in this semis as well. Melina's into what should be a zone. Yuetong as well is into the zone. So many different variants we've seen on this stalactite thing. Not quite for Lily. She's trying to toe hook that sloper, which is bold. There's not much to toe hook there.
For sure. She definitely is making it useful, though.
Wow, yeah, she is. Is a bit stuck, though, currently. Wrapping the right hand. Every movement she does, the crowd roar her through.
That was an impressive try hard through that whole section.
And she's found the rest that some have. You know, this this position here where you can chalk up if you are in the correct position.
Yeah, she definitely looks more comfortable.
And 2 minutes is plenty of time as well to get a sequence and maybe have another couple of goes here. She's not rushing, she's not being pressured. Lily not quite getting to grips with this middle section of the slab yet. Yuetong has been sort of in the same position for quite a while now.
It's definitely a very slow process through that.
Right, finds the left toe, squeezes herself between the volumes. Not quite, that was a long time in that place.
That was a long time, yeah. That was an A&E level try right there.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, Yuetong is a good lead climber as well. I think we'll see her in the next competition as well. Haven't talked much about Agat. She's got the first move down. The second launch is a bit trickier for her.
She's choosing to cross her legs through for that foot sequence, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder how that's playing out.
So talk us through it then, Silveray. Where is she doing this? On this next bit or this first bit?
No, for when she goes off the 10 to the next like jump sequence, she was, well, we're not going to see it here.
Yeah, annoying, isn't it?
Yeah.
we kind of want the replay button here in the commentary box. We don't have access to it.
But in the upper 2 feet, she was like crossing her her left foot to be the higher foot to jump off of.
Well, the buzzer ticks down for Agat. She will leave the stage with no send, as does Yuetong Zhang. And we are coming up into the final few now. 7 to go. And expect a big shout for Miho Nanaka, who will be out next. But this was Yuetong's attempt. Smooth climbing throughout. And then she found a good position, but couldn't really move through it. Lily really struggled with the pop-up. And there is Miho Nanaka. You would have heard in the background the crowd.
She's definitely a fan favorite.
Yeah. She's so zen, is Miho, when she walks around.
She really is.
Yeah. Never seems flustered.
She's just has the ultimate cool girl.
Yeah. Slightly intimidating.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, that was good from Adrian on her first go.
Yeah, it was good timing.
Futaba needs some points here. She's way down in 14th with a 9.8. Annie's 69.4 is starting to look very good, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure.
Adrian is in, so she gets to deal with the second half now. What can she do through this? Looks up, gets set, pops. Not quite.
She did look like she was getting like purchase on that hold she was jumping into, which might be good for the future tries.
Yeah, for sure. And lots of time left on the clock, 3:30 at the moment. Miho gets stood up. A lot of people are asking me, by the way, Silveray, are you Annie Sanders' relative?
This is my favorite question. I am not Annie Sanders' relative, but if she would like to be adopted, we can make it work.
Right, fair enough. There we go.
I think we should create one big family.
I'm slightly worried that Annie's mum is here, that she might have an issue with that.
She
might.
might.
I mean, who knows? Maybe she's trying to get rid of the daughter.
Yeah.
Don't know.
She has another one. It's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Or we'll take both also.
Right, Jenny, look at this. She's going slow and came close. Jenny just turning up the power a notch to get that done.
I'm excited to see Jenny on the third climb, because I think she's really good at expressing her own style. And I think that this climb's a really good example of like one that people are really expressing their personal style on.
Yeah, that's so true. We've seen every method, haven't we, through that?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Jenny spent last off-season in Japan by herself, sort of doing this this odyssey of training out there. But this year she's been in Europe, concentrating on that. Different approaches. And then Miho is trying the sort of second method for this, which we've seen a bit of success on to get to the zone, but not so much success on moving through the zone.
Yeah, for sure. I think the high foot up, though, seemed to be a better way of doing that cheat.
Yeah. Adrian then starts the lâcher, was a little bit all over the place at the beginning of the movement, then locks it in, and look at that, perfect from her.
She really has this first move on, like, dialed.
It's precision, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not the second one, no one, well, apart from Emma.
Yeah, who made it look very easy.
Yeah, just like nothing.
Yeah.
Miho tries a different method, brings up the right foot, little adjustment. Not that time.
Has she gotten zone yet?
It's ending. Not yet, no.
Oh, interesting.
Right, this was Jenny slowing down the movement before, so yeah, and she does a similar kind of thing. I like the method. She's getting very close.
Yeah, it does look promising.
And remember, Boulder 2, according to the setters, was the hardest one of this set, but not according to the scores.
Yeah, for sure.
And again, once again, the setters tell us their opinion, what they think might happen. In no way is that sort of written in stone. We love to see the athletes doing different things. But a super experienced route setting squad and a fun quali round yesterday. Loving Adrian's flow into that move. Miho is done, 10 seconds to go. Adrian, very close that time. Oh, she wants to go again, but the buzzers say no. And Futaba as well, that's not what she needed. She is going to be down and out of this competition with that just 9.8 with only a boulder to go.
She does look a bit frustrated too.
So often she has a good quali session and then it's semi-finals that she just loses something.
That's really hard to keep that pressure of having a good round and carrying it to the next round.
Yeah. This was Jenny, who came pretty close here. One hand, tantalizingly close to that final hold. Yuetong wants to finish off her comp with a bang here on the lâcher. She's up in 5th at the moment, and if she can get this, again, you'd start thinking about a finals place for her, which would send this crowd into raptures if that happens. Melody Keqiao is underway then. She gets stood up. Melody, just 18, she's such a young climber. I've been talking about her for years, it feels. She's been on the circuit for a long time. Her first comp was 2023 in terms of the old World Cups in Hachioji.
I remember her from Youth Worlds.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I actually have her jersey.
That's so
That's a fun fact.
I love how you're a fan of all this. And
Oh, yeah.
You're right on the cusp of sort of like moving into this. People are going to be asking for your jersey soon.
Oh, we'll see about that.
It's going to happen. All right, Yuetong with a very thought about a different method. And now a bit more traditional. Generate some swing just from her hips. No kicking off the wall. Melody tries the stamp, but it's one of those moves that it's really physical to bring up the right foot like that.
Yeah, for sure.
That's Lily on women's 2.
Lily's a fun climber to watch. I always find that she really maintains like belief that she's going to be able to get a climb until the very end of her time, which is really interesting to watch.
Yeah, I guess it's that positivity thing you were talking about earlier on, like, you know, believing in yourself. And
yeah, I think it's quite common. Like you'll see like around 2 minutes through the time, many people just like you can see in their face.
Yes.
Like, you're like, oh, you stopped thinking you can do it.
Yeah, shoulders droop a little.
Yeah, for sure. But she's definitely, I think that's one of her skills.
So Yutong runs into position. She's got to be careful with the starting position there. Yeah, oof. I think all good. Yeah, we've only seen one sort of judging intervention. I am part of the group that will tell me about any appeals that come through, and I haven't had any, so the coach is sort of not putting in any yet. But as always with these comps, the appeal process will finish after we leave the broadcast. So we will give you the results as we know them. Just be aware things might change. Keep an eye on the World Climbing Instagram for that. Lily looking frustrated, not like down, as you were saying, but annoyed.
Yeah, no, she looks annoyed.
And we always chat about this, but it's a lonely place out there because the coaches, they can't tell you anything, can they?
Yeah, for sure.
Melina checks out the skin as well. Yutong has been so consistent. Zones in every boulder. Can she have one final go? Oh, she skipped a hold there.
That was good.
So she sprung off the first of the second sequence black volumes, if that makes sense, and into the third one, missing the more side pull orientated hold. Up goes Melina again. She's currently on 19.8, so similar to Brooke's score by the end of the comp. So 39 seconds left on the clock. Melina runs off in the background. She looked at her skin before, so she might have called that one. Melody will try again. No points on the board for her yet. Lily as well, struggling with women's two a bit. Oh, that was well saved.
That was.
Left foot drifting upwards, trying to find the balancing point. She's got the jib now, wow. 7 seconds, she's not going to have time, but that zone is super important for her.
Yeah, for sure.
If you look at the top 7, everyone apart from Emma has zoned on that first one. So it's an important boulder. And of course, Emma, the only one to get boulder 4. Interesting round.
Yeah, it's definitely, I like how much separation there is of like people getting different tops.
Yeah. Yeah, when we talk about separation, what we mean is we don't want to see all of the athletes do all of the same climbs. It's a bit boring.
Yeah.
We'd like to see it's not just boring, but it's not good for the score. Right, Miho back in action, and then another absolute favourite of the Chinese crowd, Erin McNeice is on. She has received so many presents.
Really?
Yeah.
I've seen several posters.
Several posters. I think she's got endless labubus.
Is this like the climbing thing right now?
Apparently so. I mean, yeah, I've got friends who ask me whether athletes would like a labubu as a present, and I never know. I mean, how do you answer that question?
I think Annie would.
Yeah, Annie would.
I think so.
Right, there we go, everyone. Buy Annie labubus.
Yeah.
Not sponsored by Labubu. I've got to stop saying the word Labubu. Other small toys do exist.
Lafufu, isn't it?
Is that a thing?
It's a fake Labubu.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that. Amazing. Right, Jenny wraps that left arm around the grey volume and is sort of stuck horizontally right now.
Yeah, she's very locked in with her feet.
Yeah, I mean, she's trying to move. I think she might have been trying to go direct, perhaps.
Yeah.
Because she was really sort of pressing against that stalactite rather than climbing through it. We'll see. Futaba needs something huge here, but I think it's still going to leave her out of touch. Futaba's shoulder's always sort of a bit of a worry for her after some past injuries.
I think the shoulder injuries are very common,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
It amazes me how much tape you can see, you know, comp 1.
For sure.
Just showing how brutal the training is, I think, to get to this stage. When do you guys start really turning up the sort of the intensity of the training? Do you have time off?
Personally, I don't.
Okay.
I don't like time off. But I think other people take time off like right as the season ends.
Mm-hmm.
But so I think intensity would be pretty high, I think, all the way through until just before the comp.
Okay. And I guess you have nationals before the World Series as well, and that's important.
Yeah, that's definitely huge.
Erin nearly saved it, a bit like Melody did, but not quite. Now, what will Jenny do? She's changed how she's doing this. But still sort of stuck. Not liking it. Ooh, Erin trying lots of foot movements. She just told herself, calm down. You know, I think the one before was much better. Maybe unnecessarily changed the beta, perhaps.
Yeah. This is a hard mental climb. Your first climb out.
Yeah, I mean, you're sitting in ISO, especially the ones coming at the end. You've got a lot of time to think about what's about to happen.
Oh, certainly. I think also right before you go out, you like hype yourself up so much, and then you're like, okay, now we have to slow down on slam.
So Futaba has, I think, locked in on the second half of this boulder. The first bit, easy for her at the moment.
That was a good go from Miho. Looks close.
Yeah, she's getting there, isn't it? But every attempt is going to be getting her skin, and we know her skin is not the best. Futaba adjusted and had to stop the movement that time. High legs. Just fingertips pulling her back in. Right, come on, Futaba. Big launch needed here. No. Ooh, straight at the skin. Sliding off it, looking unhappy, but she keeps fighting. And Erin needs something here. No zone for her on this first one. Not going to happen this time. Disappointment for Erin. She chatted to me in the World Climbing Club, which you can watch for free on YouTube. I think it might be up by now. And yeah, she was saying how much she loves coming to China, how this is a comp that she enjoys. So let's hope that she can pick things up for the next three. Futaba won't finish her comp on the end she would have wanted. Let's check out Jenny here, locked into that pocket. But it was this sequence, couldn't really make progress on it, and Miho as well. No zone for her. And no zone for Erin McNeice either. That won't count as a zone, I don't think, or didn't anyway. Unless an appeal comes through on that one. Osh McKenzie, so good to see her back. Team Australia, and I know how many people from Australia watch these broadcasts. So hello to everyone in Australia. Hope you're doing good. My regulars.
Her top yesterday of women's 2.
Oh, I didn't see it. What happened?
Oh, it was amazing. It was just like she looked so strong on it.
Yeah, she travels the world with, well, last year certainly with both her sisters.
Her sisters are really nice.
Yeah, you can always hear them screaming. Lily looking like water as she flows through that sequence. Melody Keqiao will pull on for her first couple of goes, and Melina Costanza, ooh, Melody flashes into the zone if she can get it.
That was good.
Yeah. Oh, Lily falls off backwards, all good.
It's plucked fruit.
Yeah, Tetris style forward.
Yeah.
Osh looking composed as she stands up high. Now, where is Melina? She's in 9th, so outside of her finals place at the moment. Yeah, so our top 8 goes down to Camilla Maroney, who's in the danger zone at the moment. Good spread of scores. A few in the 19.8s and 19.7s.
She's also choosing to cross her legs through for this move.
Huh.
She kept one all the way on the first foot. That's interesting. I wonder if that's causing her to spin a little bit. Do that weird.
Yeah, let's see if she changes it up. Lily looking composed despite trying incredibly hard on this.
She always looks very composed.
It does, doesn't it? I wish I looked like that, as in like my face expression, because I just basically gurn my way through boulders, but Lily always just looks so sort of serene.
Yeah.
Boulder 1 is no joke.
Yeah.
You start to realise, I mean, it's always the case in a semi-final that, you know, as it develops, we understand the boulders more, but Annie, what a round she had early on.
Yeah, she looked good on the climbs too.
Yeah. Considering how devastated she looked yesterday,
Yeah.
you know, to pick herself up is strong from
Yeah.
her.
I'm happy to see it.
Yeah, me too. You know, last year in Innsbruck, when she kind of went to pieces a little bit during
Yeah.
the final, I really, you know, you can tell that it's something that she struggles with sometimes, so it's good to see her sort of find a little bit of inner belief.
For sure. She's very young too.
True,
It's
you
hard.
do forget that, don't
Yeah.
you? Like, yeah, I mean, she came on at 15 because the rules were different back then.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah. Oh, Melina gets called back. Gives the judges a little bit of a look, which is exactly what I do too. You want to play the game, don't you? I think a couple of athletes have flirted with not quite touching that properly a few times.
Yeah,
you know, it's
for
been on
sure.
the edge.
That sort of like tap start makes it so hard to judge.
Exactly. Yeah. You just don't want to leave any, you know, especially on a position like that where you can just take your time on the starting position. It's worth doing, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
It does count as a failed attempt as well. Lily doing really well. She's climbed herself sort of in a clock face all the way around and then back down to sort of 5 o'clock. Oh, slides down that streak of rubber left behind. But that has bumped Melina up to 7th provisionally here, so technically in the finals place.
Yeah.
Coming up to almost 12:30 here in Keqiao. Nearing the end, couple of climbers here, just 3 to go after Osh, who has yet to get a score. Finds the right foot, finds the left foot. And down she goes. Yeah, Osh's last best result was 6th in Bern. She was in the finals. 22nd in Seoul. Not quite what she would have wanted from that World Champs, but generally last year really consistent, regularly in finals. And of course that bronze medal back in 2024 in Prague was her last one. This was Lily, who did some brilliant climbing for the middle section, and Melina, who has technically bumped herself up, but with the athletes to come. And listen to that reaction, because one of the contenders for this year is on. Garnbret and Bertone, who won the overall Euroholds title for 2025 and came so close to being world champion.
She was so close.
Just being beaten by Yanya. It all came down to like one attempt on the final boulder. It was so exciting. One of the highlights of the year for me.
I definitely agreed.
And her brother, Max Bertone, as well, is now French bouldering champion.
I saw that.
It was hilarious because he came to me yesterday and he was like, Matt, I made semi-finals. I was like, of course you did. You are the champion. Like, you should.
That's endearing, though.
Yeah, I know. He's just such a lovely kid. I love Max. If you want to go and see Max playing a prank on me, go and check the World Climbing Club from last year, where Romain Degrange placed a banana on his shoulder during an interview, which I did not notice. And then we put it into the edit as well. Oriane flashes the zone. Top with 10 points for her. Look at this from her. It's like a different boulder.
Oh, is she crimping behind it?
She is. Oh, creeps me out, that.
It's so gross.
Oh. But look at the control she has compared to everyone else.
She looks very calm.
Can she flash this thing? it feels almost too hard, that final move. You know,
there's no such thing's too hard.
I just can't. No one has come close to it.
I don't know. She has enough time
Yeah.
that I think she could make it happen.
Because you are sort of palming it, basically, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're hoping the sort of edge of your palm sticks, but tough. Look at Jenny, nearly got that movement. And Miho has a bicycle movement with the pulling with the toe, pressing with the heel.
It fits in so well.
Yeah. Although she is going more and more upside down here.
Yeah, she does look very upside down.
Yeah.
It's interesting to see how everyone's getting themselves tangled
Yes.
on this climb.
I know the degree of an athlete getting tangled by the angle of my head as I look at the screen.
Yeah.
I sort of like turn almost upside down as I'm watching them. Are you doing that at home? You're watching the TV screen with your head like an owl? I am, anyway. They should put a like CCTV in a commentary box. We do weird things in here. Right, Oriane, attempt number 2. She was perfect right until the very end here. Oh, look at that. How did she save it?
So nice.
Impeccable footwork. Remember when she beat Yanya in Prague? Although Yanya did have a toe injury, to be fair, but it was the slab that got her that gold medal.
She is very good at slab.
Yeah.
It's understandable.
That palm bobbling off. And remember, everyone, I mean, Oriane doesn't know that actually that is the best we've seen on that boulder.
Yeah, for sure.
She's unaware in ISO. Ooh. That hold looks better on TV than it is in real life, I think.
It looks terrible when you're up close and looking at it. It
Yes.
does not look good.
I think on TV you think, well, just pull on the jug and go. It's not
Yeah.
a jug at all. And the angle of the wall is, it just makes it a bit worse, so it's tricky. Miho's in a different position this time with a left heel and a right toe. Jenny is locked in that movement. Oh, and it's worked. She's going to be the second to get it done. Jenny Buckley with the top. Now let's wait and see where that leaves her, because she's already in 7th. We might just see Jenny in a finals later on with that. That was cool.
That was deserved.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Oh, this is such a cool little back step she's got going.
Oh yeah, deep drop knee as she rotates through, and that's bumped Jenny up to 4th. And Oriane falls for the 3rd time on the last move, and we'll have to say goodbye, I think. Can Miho do a buzzer beat? And no, she can't. Wow, well, this is fascinating now.
It's definitely getting faster.
Yeah, Jenny Buckley in 4th. Can she hold on? 2 to go, and of course lots of scores to be worked out here as we start to find which athletes will be competing again here tonight. Let's watch Jenny. Hopefully we get to see the full thing. The land was lovely, so controlled, and then the easy top once you'd hit the jump move.
I think she was happy with that.
I think so. I think I could read that one. Right, Mia Oyagi comes on. There she is on your screen. Now, this lady is very interesting. Hasn't competed for a long time, and I spoke to the Japanese coaches in ISO and asked, what's different this year? And they looked at me and sort of said, good question. we don't know. But whatever's happened, it's working for her. She has stopped university, so she's now fully focused on climbing. That will make a difference. And she will be competing in lead and boulder this year as well. Lily flashes the zone on boulder 4.
I think Oceana did too.
Yeah, you're right. She's got the zone as well. The semi-final, stepping up a notch here. All action. Oh, she's in. The first one on women's, third one on women's too.
That was well done.
It was, and it's her boulder, you know, that
for
boulder.
sure.
So
Yeah.
she needed that one. Mia didn't enjoy any of the start of that climb, and we'll have a chance to reset, I think, now. Melody is doing a similar method to Miho here.
She looks a bit more comfortable, though.
Yeah, you're right. More composed through it. Peers around the corner, the hold a bit blind for her. Hips pressed against the wall. She squeezes herself into position, has another check again. For the match. When a hold is blind for you,
yeah,
what do you use to sort of work out where it is?
I try to look at the hold, or what I can see, and then like mark a spot, like see a bolt hole that like kind of is pointing to the hold, so you can look at the volume or the wall to know where the hold is around the corner.
Because you can't leave a tick mark behind, can you?
No, you can't. I think you get DQ'd for that.
Oh, really?
Disqualified? I thought.
Interesting. Oh,
Maybe
no
in the
idea.
US? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. No,
Maybe.
I'm sure it is. I mean, it's at least a yellow card, eh?
Yeah, for sure.
Which you rarely see, yellow cards, or you rarely hear about anyway. I don't hear about it. Just noticed Lily's France sort of transfer on that right shoulder.
Oh, yeah.
French transfer. Trying to find that composure that she's famous for. Reading the sequence in her mind, stands up with determination. Mia with that insane ankle flexibility again. I don't think I could just do that at all. It's a stretch.
It's harder than you think it is.
It really is, yeah. Oh, she sent Boulder too quickly as well.
Yeah.
Right, Lily has prepared herself for this one. Will this be the time? We know it's climbable. Both Emma and Jenny showing us the way. So Mia Oragi with 1 minute 20 on the clock needs to get this zone and needs to give herself a shot at least at having a few goes at the end. Melody's looked good throughout this boulder, but has yet to put the top sequence together.
It's a crazy campus.
Yeah, so, I mean, that left hand's not on a lot.
No, it's not.
There is a bit of a jib, but it's not a sort of in-cut in any way. It's just a little raise.
Yeah.
Yutong Zhang still holding on to 5th place as well, which will please the crowd here. Lily launches, really close for a second. She had a bit of friction.
Yeah.
Oh, is she going to get timed out before? Yes, she is. Oh, heartbreaking for Melody. I think she would have done that with a few more seconds.
She definitely would have done that.
I think she kind of dropped down knowing it was out of time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a tough one to deal with. She shakes her head. She'll have to recompose in the 5 minutes. And go again. Right, we're about to see our final competitor, and Yanya Garnbret, to the roar of the crowd, comes out. She competed in only a few select comps last year. She's doing a few more this year. And Yanya, after a fantastic qualifying session yesterday, with the most points by far, can she be the first, the only one to do boulder number 1?
I want to see it done, so I really hope so.
Me too. Erin, of course, on boulder 3. Miho finishing off her comp. And then Oriane on women's 2. It's going to be interesting for Oriane if Yanya can do this, because Oriane will see it.
Oh, for sure.
And she'll know she's behind.
Yes.
Into the zone. Finds the jib. Had a little look for it first. think Yanya's got some pretty custom-made shoes going on there as well.
Oh, really?
Well, I don't recognise them out of the 5'10" stable. Drags that left foot across. Oh, how did she save that one? She's going to have to swap those feet, though. She wants to step through, but surely not.
I don't think that will work.
She's a bit stuck, though, isn't she?
Yeah, for sure.
I think it's the right hand on nothing. It's a big commitment, this bump.
She really wants to cross through. That's interesting.
I guess she feels insecure with the foot match.
Yeah.
Erin's making good progress on women's 3. She makes the foot match, right.
Her foot's at such a strange angle now.
Yeah, you're right, yes. Yeah, and it bobbled as she went for it as well. So Yanya will need to adjust. Erin is clawing her way up. Listen to the come on Erin's coming through. As I said, she's absolutely adored by the crowd here.
I think all 4 of these girls are
That's a
very
good point.
much
Yeah,
adored.
yeah, that's true. Miho's through move 1. Doesn't like that second one though. Erin is still here, still in contention. Blind hold is tricky. Oh, close.
That was very close.
Yeah, Annie's the only one who's done Boulder 3. So Yanya goes for her second attempt. Flash the zone, she'll get 10 points.
I wonder if she'll be able to smooth out that foot cross, like foot swap now.
Yeah, she definitely, you were right about the left foot. It was in a weird position.
Yeah.
Which didn't help the really hard second bit.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, she looks more comfortable anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
But in a similar, I guess maybe she's got a bit more confidence that it works, the foot match.
Yeah.
Still with the foot in a weird place though. Right on the left-hand edge of her shoe. Oriane is through as well. Oh, look at this, she's going slow, but it went just as she started the move.
I think this is going to be pretty hard for Yanya to stick with that sideways foot.
Yeah. I think Boulder 1 we know is harder than what the setters envisaged it being here. They thought we'd see more tops here. Can happen often after a very hard qualifying session. You know, it takes it out of you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And the men get that extra day. And anyone worrying about it being unfair, the order does change throughout the season, so it rotates. So it's not always women first and then men. It does change. Erin is done. Yanya has another chance, and Miho climbs her way to the zone. Not sure Miho's going to get this. She seems a bit far away, and it will leave her outside as well. So no go for Yanya, but as we know, that boulder impossible for all, that final move. And Oriane got the zone, which was important, and had a good shot at the top too.
Yeah, she did get really close.
Yeah, never looked comfortable on that little sort of scuttle across the wall.
Yeah, she really didn't want to turn her foot the other side when she was crossing, or when she was swapping.
You're right, once it was locked in with the swap, it sort of stayed.
Yeah,
on
it's
that
kind of
edge.
interesting.
Yeah.
But I think other people kind of moved it around.
So Boulder 1 is done. We say goodbye to that. We keep our attention on the last 3. Mia Oyagi is here. Osh McKenzie, who topped out women's 2 super quick, so she will have had a long rest. And then Melody needing something right now. Good first attempt. Look at the thickness of the rubber they find.
It's crazy.
You could scrape that down and build a new sole. And talking about building new soles, actually, we have a new sponsor for World Climbing, which is Vibram, who have a stand here in Keqiao, and they are repairing athlete shoes if you bring them along, which is kind of cool. We did some filming with them yesterday, and it's good to see Vibram involved. Ooh, Osh drops into the guppy. Into the bicycle. Powerful campus moves from her.
Yeah, she's making this look good though.
But this press now, she's got an awful lot of leg to press through.
She does.
Tall lady here, but look at that ease. I mean, that is strong climbing from her to do that easily. Wants that right foot on something, can't see it. That'll do. Those shoulders like a bird curved backwards again. She moves forward, peers for the hidden hold.
That is some insane shoulder flexibility.
It really is. Look at that. It doesn't quite work though. It's so much more blind than I thought it was going to be, that move.
Yeah.
I wasn't really aware of it, yeah.
I thought for sure someone was going to try to cuff it too.
That shout is for Melody because she is a move away. Right. Up she goes, hits the right hand. That's a good match from her. Well, that has actually left her in a good position. She was 5th with all zones. What a performance from Melody. We wait for the update, but that's going to move her up. But shove Yutong Zhang a little bit lower down. Osh keeps, gives a hand with the brushing. Just waiting for that score to be updated. I didn't see any issues with it from my perspective, so I think it's just a bit of a delay in the timing.
That was a hard fall.
Hey, you could hear the thwack, couldn't you?
Yeah.
So Osh with 1:12 to go walks back into the wall. Heel hook up. Drops down onto the stalactite for Osh. Maybe her last really good go at this one. Campusing out right, hits the zone hold. This was the move I was impressed by, where she pushed all the way through that left leg. Oh, finds the right. She's changed her method a little bit, and it actually looked better for her if she can kick the leg up, which she just about does. The shoulders go back again. Not quite, I think, running out of energy there. Well, we'll wait hopefully for this graphic to change, but we think Melody Keqiao should be bumped up from that 39.6 with the top on Boulder number 4. The brushers do their job, and let's have a look at Osh then. She came through, tried a variety of different things to get through the stalactite, and then this was the top. What a performance as she leapt through. Up with the right hand, hit the 25. Easy. But it looks easy when it goes, doesn't it, that?
Oh, it looks so easy. It's so strange. It's like all of a sudden, too.
Yeah.
Like it just changes quickly.
Yeah, it's hard to see exactly what they're doing differently. And there we go. So 54.5 moves her into second position, just behind Annie Sanders. Pushes everyone else down. Osh McKenzie in the danger zone, but with a boulder in hand. Yue Tongzhang will be a little bit nervous right now. We've got Yanya down at the bottom, who's coming. And Erin McNeice has not had the best of rounds here. Only 10 points. She is out of the finals place. And Oriane needs something too here. She's 15th currently. Of course, this is only boulder number 2, but she hasn't got a top yet. Goes high with the left heel. And Yanya's a move away. Look at that. Locks off the right hand. Makes the match. Yanya Garnbret cruised that power boulder.
She really did.
Wow, well, she did the same thing yesterday in qualifications as well. One of the advantages with her being followed everywhere was that we really got to see every angle of her training in Shanghai at some of the boards. And my goodness, she was like crushing, especially the tension board. It was like,
I can imagine.
She has monster shoulders, that lady.
Yeah, she's so strong.
Yeah. Right, Oriane reaches up into the pinch. Palms off on the left, finds the jib. Takes a deep breath. She looks way more comfortable than everyone else's.
Yeah, she does. She looked a bit stretched at the bottom, though.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
But here she looks good. Those shoulders kind of not quite birding out as much as they were. And she finds it. Here we go. From here, if she can get a hand on, I think she's got it. She has got it. Well, she needed that. And that is going to help her score no end. That's a zone and... Sorry, 2 zones and a top for Oriane.
She looks very relieved.
Well, she needed it. She was down in 15th before that one. We'll wait for those scores again to be updated, but 19.7 was what she was on, and she will get 25 minus the 0.1s for that one. From one extreme to the other, Erin McNeice. Erin has not had the round she would have wanted here, looks disappointed and seems a little out of ideas here with a minute 50. Yeah, we know Oriane has got that 25 or whatever it would be, so that score will move up from 15th to a higher position. I think the sheer amount of data struggling here a little bit with our scoring system at the moment. So Erin trying to keep composed, but yeah.
That's hard to be having a bad round and then be the last one on the mats too.
Yeah, it's tricky, isn't it? Because everyone's watching you, you've got nowhere to run.
Sure.
No, a shake of her head. She doesn't like it. She got close, but she knows. .43 seconds left for Erin. Reapproaches the wall. Here comes the swing. Latches onto the 10. Oh, she's in. Well, what a comeback from Erin. Up she goes with the right hand, makes the match on the 25. Well, it won't have been the round she would have wanted, but a good way to finish that comp.
Certainly. She looks,
Yeah.
She looks sad.
Oh, and the crowd sense that. Get behind their hero. Not this time for Erin. Something to work on, but a good way to finish things off.
For sure. It's the best way you can end a bad round.
Yeah. Well, she leaves. Okay, well, approaching the end now. We're still saying goodbye to the boulders as we come into the last couple of climbers, last couple of climbs, and this was Oriane. Once she'd latched that right hand, it was never in doubt, and then Erin gets it done, and that face just says it all, doesn't it?
Really does.
And then Yanya, meanwhile, locked off the right arm when many people couldn't even touch. It was her boulder, and she executed it perfectly. Good work from her.
I think that's the slowest we've seen that boulder be done.
I mean, the setter said it's possible with a kind of like, it's possible sort of tone of voice.
They did seem skeptical.
Yes. Yanya shows us how. So this is Osh Mackenzie on women's 4. Easy. That was a flash into the lâché move.
Yeah, it definitely made it look very easy.
Not quite for her. Mia wraps the hand around, drops into the sloper. That is intended beta with the left hand. You drop into it. I'm just screaming Oceana there. The Chinese crowd is usually super chill until someone decides just to go for it.
Yeah.
Then who knows what you hear. Love it. I love the enthusiasm with it. Right, I think that is updated, yes. So, Oriane moves into 6th, 44.7. Annie Sanders out in front with 69.4 still. Osh Mackenzie is in 5th, so safe, I think. And Yue Tongjiang, though, 8th, 39.6 with Yanya coming.
That's a hard position to be in.
Might just be outside.
It's like a shark hunting you down.
Yeah, so close for her. Osh will have a chance to the top again.
Oh, that was a good try. I find it really interesting on this 4th climb how some people are kind of using the foot to pull themselves into the final position, and others are treating it much more as a paddle.
Yeah. Two minutes 30 left on the clock here. No solution so far for Mia Oyagi. And Osh, as we know, it's just a sort of a bit of a dice game, this one. I think you've got to just hope one day it sticks.
I wonder if Mia is feeling some pressure going into this. That's kind of making it harder for her.
It's something we do see, isn't it? When suddenly an athlete kind of explodes on, has a brilliant qualifying session, and then just comes down a level for semi-finals. And as we talked about earlier, so many factors could be a part of that. And as you say, pressure, definitely one of those.
Yeah, sure.
Right, wraps herself around, bumps the feet, comes in to the sloper. Such a technical sequence, this.
Her toes are crazy. She's using them.
Yeah, I've never seen sort of toes used like that. You know?
Yeah.
When you sort of think toe hooks, you think the obvious, like whack it over under a big hold, but there's so many different subtle ways of using your toes.
Yeah, for sure.
Might regret not bringing a chalk bag up, though. She tries to get rid of some of the sweat here. The rain has gone away, but it will still be humid out there. Heel in. The shout was for Osh Mackenzie, who is going to complete boulder number 4. Great work from Osh Mackenzie on the right-hand side. A little nod to the crowd as well. And Osh in the second half of this comp really turned up the intensity. And look at her sister down in the middle in the yellow. Awesome. Ooh, that was close.
Oh, 20 seconds though.
Oh yeah, she's done, isn't she?
Yeah.
Right, well, our top 8 starting to take shape. Only Yanya, really, to sort of see if she can get in, he says. She's got some hard climbing ahead, though, especially on this boulder, number 3.
Yeah, for sure. She's also a taller climber, so might be a bit interesting to see how she can squeeze in.
That's a good point. I never think about Yanya being taller, but you're right.
Yeah, she's tall.
Yeah, she is tall. That was Oshi's top. And look at this little celebration to the crowd. I like that. So, Oriane and Yanya come on, the 2 title rivals in so many ways here. Although I think Yanya released her schedule, and she's doing more this year, but probably not enough to sort of claim the overall title. Not really in her focus, I don't think. She is, of course, working on various outdoor projects as well, including bibliography and Seiyus, which she's close on. Oriane in 6th.
Oriane looks a bit nervous to me. Seems like she's not attacking like she normally would.
Yeah, she didn't get the range on that jump, did she?
No.
On that first go, anyway. So where's Yanya going to go? Looks like she's trying to go up rather than across at the moment. Oh, sorry, Oriane swings better that second time. That first go, I think, just a little bit of a mistake from her. Eyes up the second jump. This is good. Oh, close. And Yanya is going direct, you know, or trying to anyway. I wonder sometimes whether could athletes get themselves into the position and then realise you can go direct. I doubt she would have planned that.
Yeah, I think it does seem like a very intuitive, like, path.
Yes, it has been pointed out to me that Yanya's score is not on the score. So, yeah, okay. So we are having a bit of an issue with the results system at the moment. So I'll try to look on my scoring. Apologies, I was sort of like unaware of that. So on my score, she is in 10th at the moment with 35. Oh, there we go. Now it's updated. As I said it, we sorted. So in touch, of course, with 2 boulders. Gets the zone this time, the more normal way of doing it. Crimping that dot.
It's such a gross hold.
And look how calm she looks hanging off it. Oh, just 2 fingers. Now 3 fingers and a thumb. Now the full one's on with a pinch. Yanya doesn't seem to worry too much about where it is. Instinct kicking in, and she's a move away, as is Oriane, who will finish things off, as is Yanya. They're going to top off at the same time here. Very, very cool. Look at that. 1 minute 30 to go, and both ladies get it done. Awesome stuff.
That was some excellent timing.
Yeah. That was brilliant to see. I think they'll walk off together, perhaps. That was cool. All right, well, cool moment here. We'll count down the clock. And a great way to finish off that round as well. I think both ladies will be coming into this final in a good position. All right, everyone, well, remember, tonight it is the finals. God, what time is it? 7:30? I think it's 7:30.
Oh, I don't know.
Yes, don't worry, it's me, I should know, but that will be this evening. World Climbing Club, free to watch on YouTube, where we have the first show. Should be live now or very, very soon. All the highlights from the qualifying session, interviews, behind-the-scenes stuff, and more. And these were the highlights here of Oriane's top. Cool way to finish off that last couple of moves. So we're going to have, who are we going to have? Mia Oyagi on boulder number 4, and then Yanni Garnbret after that. So you turn all of your attention now to this final climb. And if you've been wondering who the lady next to me is, Sovereign Sanders is in the commentary box with me. Go and follow her Instagram if you haven't already. Give her some support, a young athlete bursting through onto the scene, hopefully in the next couple of years. We'll see you out on those mats.
I appreciate the faith.
Well, I've got full faith. Okay, so the rotation comes, and there is Mia as she runs down. Out of touch at the moment is Mia. And there, by the way, on screen is my very talented editor and cameraman, Leo, who does all of the World Climbing Clubs. Thank you, Leo. Well, actually, not all of them, to be fair. There's 2 other editors and filmmakers as well, but he's doing all of this one. Right, Mia, up into her first go. Easily flashes the zone, and that was a good first attempt.
Yeah, it did look really nice.
Yeah, Mia is currently, I'm just looking at my scores here. Trying to find, yeah, she's way down. So down in 23rd. So from 2nd to 23rd. And those are the last couple of holds. Good shot, actually, to show. That first one on your left, that's the one a lot of them struggle with. Kazu, our photographer in the background, he's providing World Climbing's official photographs for the event. Using that Zelia method of really turning the body to the left.
I think it's a really nice way to do this move.
Yeah.
It's a good way to get like an angle.
A little further back that attempt. Wants a brush as well. And that is some of those bad holds. Two minutes 33, and you can see Mia's score down on the bottom left. 19.8, not the semi-final she would have wanted, but what a qualifying result from her.
I think her zone did bump her up
from
the
that,
rankings.
Yeah. So that might not be quite updated yet.
Oh,
We're
maybe.
apparently having issues with some of the communication between the judges' tablets and our scoring system. Okay, apologies about that. Right, last sequence and getting further and further away for Mia at the moment. Looking a little bit disappointed as she comes down. So Sovereign, what is your plan after you're going to Wujiang, obviously? Do you go back to Shanghai in between, or are you staying around here?
No, we're actually not going to Wujiang.
Oh, you're not going to Wujiang?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes, of course, because Nakai isn't really a lead climber.
No, she's not. We're going to go home.
Okay,
Yeah.
home after this.
Yeah.
And then presumably Nakaya is back on the training grind before Bern, right?
Yes. Yeah.
It's a busy schedule. We have sort of a less international start to the season, a big European chunk, and then we return overseas sometime in September after the August break.
Is this the first time that they've had a break like that in the circuit?
No, it happened last year as well.
Okay.
I know this because I went climbing for 4 weeks.
Oh, nice.
Just like but yeah, that August tends to be sort of, we have the youth comp, and then there tends to be a bit of a break before the sort of last half of the season, which usually starts with Copper in Slovenia.
Oh, yeah.
And then we go back to China for speed and stuff. And remember the para climbing series as well, para athletes in the Olympics for the first time in LA, and that will kick off in the week after the Wujiang comp. We travel over to Salt Lake City to begin. That cannot wait. 30 seconds for Mia, and you get the feeling this isn't quite going to happen for her unless she can pull something out of the bag this time. She's had numerous attempts on this, has the zone, of course. Little shake out of that right hand to get herself set on her. Oh, wow. That's different. Trying to do something a little bit out of the box. Didn't work. Mia will finish, but we'll take heart from that quality result. Okay, well, they swap around and we will see our final athlete finish things off for her. For us, as Yanya Garnbret will enter the stage in a position she is very used to being in, the last climber out.
She's certainly comfortable in that position.
I think she feels uncomfortable if she's not, to be honest, on this stage. The crowd roar as we watch the final highlights, and Yanya alone will finish things off for the women's semi-final for us here. She'll take her time. Here's a filmmaker here, which I think will be launching a YouTube channel for Yanya, which is kind of cool.
Oh, that is interesting.
Keep an eye on that one. A little behind-the-scenes secret. She's already on 59.9 and in 3rd place. Struggled as everyone did on that first slab. And then after that, was in cruise control, really. So here we go. Big first lâcher. Nice and accurate on the landing. Not quite that time. That right hand a little low.
I wonder if she's having a bit of issues with her skin right now, because she kept popping in qualies on the jump too, the last jump.
Good point. Yeah, maybe. I'm now trying to look at her fingers. There is her cameraman in the background. So she goes again, makes sure of that starting position. Much better from her. Hit the volume pretty hard that time though with the foot.
Yeah, she has like a weird tilt in her jump right now.
So Yanya making adjustments. This boulder set, not easy for anyone out here today. But that does move her up into the first spot, so she will be climbing it last this evening. 69.9. So here we go with the lâcher. Into position. She's just dialed that in now. Oh, it's going to work just about. The fingertip saved her. She's going to top it out. And what a score for Yanya Garnbret. That will be, with more than half the time left. Yanya finished things off nicely for us. Says goodbye to our crowd here, who absolutely adore her, as you can see. And we will wait for the confirmation of the results. And just a reminder that appeals can happen. I've only had one come through from Melina, who was outside anyway, so I'm not expecting things to change too much, but just be aware of that when you see the final results here. Let's see a replay. This was how it happened for Yanya, how she got the move done. Lâchering over into position, little adjustment with the feet, the launch up just with that left hand.
It was very close.
Oh, it was on the edge. And a speedy top, and that smile we know so well from Yanya Garnbret. Well, let's see the results then, as we just wait for things to be calculated. That is the lovely forest behind our venue, where there are some rocks I'm desperate to climb that apparently no one has. And the results, Yanya Garnbret leads the way over Oriane Bertone and Annie Sanders, who had a fantastic early round, followed by Ocean McKenzie, then Melody Keqiao after that last-minute top on Boulder 4 gets it done. Zelia Avezou, Emma Edwards and Jenny Buckley are in, just pushing Yuetong Zhang outside of the top 8. And as we come down, Chloe Koskoi down at the bottom, tricky round for her, and a tricky round for Brooke Rabatou and Lily Abriat as well, as they end up mid-order at 16th. Sovereign, thank you so much for joining me here today. It was was an absolute pleasure talking to you.
Thank you so much for having me. I had so much fun.
We will see you very soon, hopefully in world climbing competitions in the future, and we will return later on for the women's final. See you later, everyone, and enjoy the highlights.